susah Allah berdoa, but mereka mengatakan, Sofia kamu nggak bisa bahasa Arab katanya. Walaupun saya tunjukkan bahwa kata salah itu artinya pray, but they don't like, maybe they like they don't get the idea that how can Allah pray? That is in the hadith and it's the
Okay,
Quran.
what they say to you? What they say to you when you say to them Allah?
They say Allah. Oh no, it's not pray. Allah sending mercy as usual, sending
wonderful.
barakah.
Even that will make the Quran more stupid, because if Allah, it says in the Quran in the verse, Allah and His angels. So if Allah He sent mercy, why Allah need the angels, to do the same? Do angels send mercy? No. Only God give mercy. The verse says it clearly, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. So Allah and His angels, they do prayer on the Prophet. So if this is a sent blessing, then Allah He blessed him already. There's no need for the angels, and there's no need for the believers, because if I'm blessed by God, who care about the rest? So the Quran is a stupid book as usual,
Yeah. Is that true that when Isra Mi'raj that Muhammad saw that Allah doing salah, like Allah praying?
Well, Muslims, they have tons of stories. You don't know which one of them is true. However, Aisha, she said, whoever said that Muhammad, he saw his God, is a liar. And this is the majority of the Muslim Sunni agree with. He never saw Allah.
Oke, jadi Muhammad waktu Isra Mi'raj itu nggak pernah ketemu Allah, karena ada hadis dari Aisyah yang mengatakan bahwa barang siapa yang berkata Muhammad pernah melihat Allahnya, dia itu berbohong. Yeah, I know that hadis.
And I like the Indonesian Ustad. They take pictures when they are praying to Allah. I mean, isn't it? This is obvious. This is not a good man of God. And obvious, this is a scam. Like, now I am the man of God. Look, my hand is up. Why you do that? So this is a scam. They lie to people. They fool people, and those people, they believe them. But a true man of God, as Jesus said, you go to your closet and you pray to your Father, because you don't show people. You don't go to the corner and you pray. So obviously, those Ustad, they are scammers like Muhammad. They are no different.
It's a big business in Indonesia. So jadi nggak boleh diperlihatkan kepada orang-orangnya.
Sister, I hope you don't drive cars the same you speak.
Yeah, I speak fast. Okay, Brother Rock Christians also say fast. Brother Jason also says very fast.
I'm saying I hope you don't drive cars the same as you speak, because you will take everybody in your way.
Okay, I slow down.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. Do you have any Muslim?
Jo Andri, silakan.
There's
Hello.
But I don't know, because they want to talk to you directly through Zoom, but obviously it doesn't work.
All right. I think they are afraid of the fast speed you do. You will take them in your way.
Pak Henry masuk Skype, beritahu masuk Skype.
I don't think they're afraid of me. They're afraid of you.
Everybody saying very fast.
All right. Well, if you have nobody,
Kasih tahu Bu Sofi apa, Bu?
Anything else?
Beritahu Bu Sofi bahwa
yes, so
di Skype antara mereka bahwa ini ada masuk satu orang, atau
maybe you can join us in 1 month.
As I told you, I accepted because I support the Indonesian, for they are discriminated.
Thank you very much.
But I don't. I receive invitation every day from channel, like even Al Fadi. He sent me many. I don't go to other channels, but because I know that Indonesian Christians, they've been discriminated, they've been killed for their faith. So I love them very much, and I support them, and that's why I'm here. Otherwise, I don't like really to go to any place, But anytime, you are welcome. You can ask me, and we will see if we can make it. But if you have an ustad, there's no question. I'm always ready.
Yes, right? I will send you those stuff. Okay, I will fix.
So make an announcement for everybody now. If you know an ustad, he is a man enough. His hand is up to Allah. he prayed to Allah that he can defeat
Pak
me.
Henry
So
beritahu
trust me,
bahwa
Allah will help you and you will defeat me. There's no question.
beritahu bahwa kita sedang usahakan Pak Hasan bilang. Baru minta Bu Sofi baca chat di chat ini, live chat kita di Zoom, banyak pertanyaan.
Allah is a true God. If your God is a potato, then you pray from now until the coming century, Allah will not help you. And this is why you are not coming to debate me, because you know you are going to be defeated and you don't trust your God. So we hope the Ustaz, they will trust Allah, that they will have victory if they ever come and debate me. If they ever. But as you see, they are all of them shy. Yeah.
Yeah, I just told you, like, one of our friends, Pak Gracia Fellow, has been in jail and it's now got his first trial.
Did you like those who live in the state? Did you contact the Congress senators? Did you send letters? Did you do anything?
No, they cannot do that.
Why cannot?
They cannot do that.
Why you cannot?
Because it's the Indonesian government who did this to
It
us.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If ask the Indonesian American citizen to send letters to the Congress Indonesian American, Indonesian American, not Indonesian or the other American. They can send a letter to their Congress, to their senators, to ask them to free this man. Indonesian government, they take assistance from USA. Joe Biden, you know the thing, he was there just 2 months. You're an American citizen, and here in USA, even you can call the senator name, you can call the president names. Don't worry about that. Send letters and say to them, I voted for you. Why you don't defend the human right? Yeah.
We'll see what we can do. But as long as the Christian apologists in Indonesia, they don't have freedom to talk about Islam.
No, I'm not talking about people who they are in I'm talking about those who live in the state or other Western countries. All right.
So we'll try. We'll see what we can do for Indonesian apologists, because it's exposing Muhammad and Zainab.
Yeah.
So the filthy Muhammad and Zainab, he talked about it, and then right now he got jailed for it.
Yeah. Well, I hope they will come and jail me.
No.
And then I will get a lot of.
Ya, teman-teman. Ada 3 Muslim. There are 3 Muslims here. Who wants to? Silakan join ke Skype. Link for the Skype. Linknya sama, Bu, kayak yang tadi, Bu. Linknya ini.
Can they speak in Zoom?
This, I think I want them to join the Skype so they can talk live. They want the link of the Skype, brother. They want this link. Wait. Let me send the link. Linknya ini, Bu. Langsung di-send aja. Pak Henry bisa nggak send linknya ini, Skype-nya ke Bu Yulia?
I just send you the link for Skype. Here we go.
Okay. We're in the private.
But you know the problem is when they join Skype, I don't know if you can hang up on them when they are done. You know that?
We can hang up on them. Bu Yulia, join the Skype, Bu. Ini aku kasih copy linknya ya. Ini Skype-nya. Okay, we're waiting for 3 Muslims. I think they want to join us.
Okay.
Saya sudah kasih linknya ke Bu Yulia. Silakan join ke Skype ya. Jadi bisa bicara langsung dengan Siti ya, jangan di Zoom. Oke, silakan.
I send already the link.
Saya sudah kasih linknya ke Yulia. Silakan join ke Skype. Nanti bisa bicara langsung dengan Siti ya, jangan di Zoom. Oke, jangan di Zoom ya. Ini Skype. Ini Skype. Do you want to have a coffee break, brother?
Sorry?
Do you want to have a coffee break? You need to.
No, give me the Muslims. I'm waiting. You know, I have the.
Okay, from them, there are 3 Muslims from Indonesia, I think. Join the Skype. Ya, Muslim yang di Zoom, joinnya ke Skype. Jadi bisa tanya langsung ke Cipi ya, jangan melalui Zoom. Cipi nggak bisa dengar di Zoom. We have like technical problem between Skype and the Zoom. So. Silakan join ke Skype, linknya sudah dikasih. We are waiting for 3 Muslims here from Indonesia.
Mereka nggak ada Skype-nya, Bu.
Mereka nggak ada Skype, they don't have Skype. Okay. So how can?
Maybe they can speak in Zoom. I don't know if they can.
Ya. Oke, silakan bicara aja di Zoom. Apa yang mau ditanyakan ke Siti? Zoom-nya dibuka aja. Silakan apa yang mau ditanyakan ke Siti, aku translate. Mau tanya apa? Pak Hendri, ada yang mau ditanyakan di Zoom? I wish they can talk to you directly, brother.
Yeah, it's okay. Maybe they cannot talk. What we can do? I mean, we are not going to wait for them until tomorrow. Maybe next time you can get they can get their ustaz, you know, strong ustaz. I want strong ustaz. I don't want the weak one. You know, the one who take vitamin every day and he go to the gym and he read Quran and he is a true believer. So he will get the help of Allah. And as long Allah, the Muslim, they say, if you have hidayah, you will know what the Quran meaning is. We will see if the ustaz can really do that. But
a lot of people are joining Zoom right now. So they really want to say thank you to you, brother. Maybe you cannot hear them, but they want to say Happy New Year to you, wish you very good health, and will thank you for your ministry to Indonesian people and your books to Indonesian. We received your 4 books in Indonesian, and we have downloaded, and we are very thank you that you really join us on the Zoom and teach us Indonesian. And Indonesian people would like to say thank you to you. We appreciate what you're doing for us, brother, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. I wish I can speak Indonesian. I can say I love them all. Orange. a lot.
orange. Orang, not orange, brother.
Orang. Can we change the word making orange? I like orange. I mean, come on, why orange? Orange is better.
I can teach you Indonesia if you want to. I can teach you Indonesia if you want to.
Oh no, because you will teach me to speak in the speed of light, and then only Allah knows what you meant. Yeah, I'm happy.
Terima kasih in Indonesia, Sukron. Terima kasih.
What is it?
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih means thank you.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih, Indonesian people, to have me. I'm happy to be with you, and I hope next time you guys will invite some ustad. They claim to be.
Everybody say, don't go CP, wait.
Wait for whom?
Don't go CP. I don't know. They just really want to talk to you. Okay. Okay, is that Hazan from Indonesia? Are you a Muslim, brother? Pengguna tamu? Halo. Pengguna tamu, are you a Muslim? I think you just used Skype for the first time. Brother, is that you, Brother Hasan? Pak Hendri, ini dia bukan orangnya, Pak. PT.
Yeah.
Sorry, but maybe it's the first time he used the Skype.
Yeah,
Brother
this is
Hasan,
what happened to
that
me
you?
first time I met Jibril.
Jibril choke Muhammad. Brother Hasan, is that you? Open your mic, brother. Buka mic-nya, Pak. Bapak, Pak Hasan buka mic-nya, Pak. Yang ada mic itu dibuka. Silakan bicara, Pak. Anda bicara dengan Cristian Prince. Halo. Halo. Pak Hasan.
Well, he did not say
Di
inshallah
Zoom.
before he called you.
Enggak, ini yang di Skype ini loh, yang di Skype. Jangan di Zoom, di Skype.
Di Zoom, Bu. Dia tanya di Zoom, Bu.
Ya, dia tanya apa? Coba aku translate. Tanya apa? Tanya apa biar aku translate. Pak Hendri, tanyanya apa, Pak? Biar aku translate. Pak Hendri.
Those guys, I mean, by the time they speak, you know, we will go to the moon. So,
Sorry, brother. They're join the Skype. Wait, they want to talk to you, brother.
okay.
Okay, Pak Dewa Barata, are you a Muslim or not?
Kita akan coba.
Pak Dewa, yang di Skype, yang di Zoom,
Cristian.
ya oke, yang di Zoom tolong dimatikan dulu Pak, biar suaranya nggak double, ada echo. Oke, Pak Dewa Barata, Muslim? Pak Dewa
Cristian.
bicara di, oke, are you a Christian? Do you want to
Cristian.
talk to Christian?
Cristian, Bu Sofi.
Yang di Zoom dimatikan Pak, suaranya double. Yang di Zoom dimatikan.
Titi mau ada Skype link. Kalau bisa.
Pak Dewa, yang di Zoom dimatikan. Pak Dewa.
Cristian, Bu Sofi.
Iya, yang di Zoom matikan Pak, suaranya masuk.
Yang khusus Muslim ya, Muslim. Titi mau bicara sama Muslim.
Pak, Bapak harus
Oke.
matikannya di Zoom. Ya. Bapak bicara di Skype saja. Double voice, Pak. Ya, Bapak mau
Iya.
tanya apa kepada Sipi? Bapak mau tanya apa? Ya, silakan tanya.
Sudah.
Silakan tanya, Pak. Pak Dewa. Pak. Pak. Ya, silakan.
Tadi rasanya sudah terjawab ya.
Ya, Bapak mau bicara langsung ke Cristian Prince, silakan. Ada yang mau ditanyakan atau Bapak mau menyampaikan sesuatu?
Ya. Ya. Sedikit ya. Tadi Siti sudah mengatakan bahwa kita tidak boleh mamak. Ya.
Putus-putus Pak Pak Dewa. Coba diulangi Pak
Iya.
pertanyaannya. Ya bentar ya Pak Hasan ya, sebentar ya. Pak Dewa mau menyampaikan sesuatu? Kalau enggak kita ke Pak Hasan. Pak Dewa mau menyampaikan sesuatu?
Sebentar, ini koneksinya sebentar. Iya. Halo?
Ya, silakan.
Sebenarnya saya mau menanyakan, tapi rasanya tadi sudah terjawab ya. Kita jadi tidak boleh pakai istilah Allah ya. Tetapi ada beberapa pendapat dari orang Kristen yang mengatakan bahwa Allah itu dari bahasa Aram yang dibajak sama orang Muslim. Jadi sebenarnya orang Kristen Arab katanya pakai nama Allah awal mulanya, tapi itu dibajak sama orang pagan dan orang Muslim. Bagaimana dengan pendapat itu? Mau tanya aja.
Okay.
Gitu.
Yeah, Brother Dewa Barata asked you, so we cannot use the word Allah, But actually, is that true that Allah is an Aramaic word that hijacked by Arab Muslims? But actually, Arab Christians, they also use the word Allah, right, brother?
Yeah, we just
So
answered
it's
that. We said this is a false
uh-huh.
translation, and they should not,
It's a false translation. Okay.
because in the Aramaic Bible and the Hebrew and the Greek, we don't see the word Allah. That the Jews and the Christian, they worship Allah before Islam, but in fact, the Quran says that the Jews and the Christian, they made fun of Allah. So if we worship Allah, then why we are making fun of such a God? You see, if Muhammad, he says, my God is Yahweh, you will not find a Christian saying, oh, Yahweh, his hands is tied up. No. But Muhammad, he said, my God is Allah. The Jews, they said to him, the God of Muhammad, Allah, his hands are tied up, which means he can do nothing. If you go to chapter 5, verse number 64, and here we go, I find the word which I like very much. It says, orange, orange, Yahudi,
Orang-orang.
orang, Yahudi,
Orang-orang.
berkata,
Berkata, okay?
tangan Allah terbelenggu.
Terbelenggu. The hands of God is tied.
You see?
The hands of God are tied. Yeah.
So
Right.
if the Jews, they worship, and the Christian, they worship Allah, then there is no way the Christian and the Jews will insult his name. So
Yeah,
it's
so
obvious from the
character.
Quran
It's
that
not in the
this is
name,
not their
right?
God.
Okay. Jadi yang Allah yang kita sembah ini bukan Allah yang disembah oleh orang Muslim ya teman-teman. Kita nggak akan berkata seperti dalam surat Al-Maidah ini ayat 64 bahwa orang-orang Yahudi berkata tangan Allah terbelenggu. Jadi kita nggak mungkin menghina Allah seperti itu bahwa tangannya terbelenggu. Artinya dia tidak bisa melakukan apa-apa. Orang Yahudi nggak mungkin berkata seperti ini. Jadi Allah yang kita sembah bukanlah Allah yang sama dengan Allah yang disembah Muhammad di dalam Quran. Oke, ada lagi Pak Dewa Brata?
Ya, sudah cukup jelas. Maaf, terakhir, jadi kita tidak boleh pakai kata Allah ya. Berarti Alkitab itu suatu ya agak seperti suatu kesalahan gitu ya.
Ya, ya itu kan kata serapan. Jadi boleh aja diganti, Pak. Boleh aja diganti dengan Elohim atau bahasa yang lain. Tetapi yang pasti, but the point that the city making is we don't worship the God of the Meccan. We don't worship the same God as the Muslims, right, brother?
Using the word Allah is wrong. Doesn't matter if you worship who. So if you are a Christian, you should not use the word Allah. If you are a Jew, you should not worship the word Allah. If you are even a Hindu, you should not use the word Allah unless your God is the moon God. So this is the wrong word. We have nothing to do with it, obviously. And Muhammad, he said, if he was able to convert 10 Jews only, just 10, then all the Jews will believe in him. So Muhammad, he could not convince them. Why? Because simply he have a new God. He don't have the same God. And if you go in the hadith as an example, says عشرة من اليهود لو آمن بي عشرة من اليهود, if only 10 Jews, as we see here in Sahih Hadith in Al-Bukhari, the Prophet said, had only 10 Jews believe in me, the Jews would definitely have believed in me. So Muhammad, he failed even to convert 10 Jews into Islam, and the Muslim, they lie, they say in the chief. This doesn't say in the hadith the chief, it says لو آمن بي عشرة من اليهود لا آمن باليهود. So the Quran make it so clear that this cannot be the same God. At the same time, the Quran says that the Christian, they believe that Jesus is the son of Allah. Now if the Christian, they say Jesus is the son of Allah, that means we have obviously different Allah if he is Allah, because as you see Allah, if he is God, our God, he have a son. Their God don't have a son.
Okay. Ya, jadi menggunakan kata Allah ya sebenarnya salah ya. Jadi kalau bisa mau diganti boleh juga. Jadi kita tidak menyembah Allah yang sama ya. Bahkan ini ada hadis, Anda bisa lihat di YouTube ya. Ini diriwayatkan oleh Abu Hurairah, Sahih Al-Bukhari 3941. Muhammad berkata, kalau hanya 10 orang Yahudi saja yang bisa dia jadikan Muslim, ya maka seluruh orang Yahudi akan percaya kepada kenabian daripada Muhammad. Tapi ternyata enggak ya teman-teman ya. Jadi ini membuktikan bahwa memang kita tidak menyembah Allah yang sama. Allah di dalam Alkitab kita mempunyai anak, ya Yesus Kristus. Tapi Allah mereka tidak punya anak. Oke? Jelas Pak? Is that clear Pak Dewa?
I have a question for
Yeah,
this.
it's clear. Thank you very much,
If
Siti.
I can
Thank
ask
you.
him a question, is that okay?
Iya, oke.
Oke.
Siti mau tanya. Ya, silakan. Go on, Siti.
What Allah mean?
Allah, I think it's a construct of al-ilah, maybe, brother?
No, I want you to.
Like-
I want him to answer what Allah means.
Oh, oke.
The Muslim guy.
Allah tuh artinya apa sih, Pak? He's not a Muslim, brother.
Oh, he's not
You're not a
Muslim.
Muslim?
Sorry, I thought he's a Muslim. Okay.
He's a Christian.
Oh, sorry. Forget my question. Then I thought
He just want to confirm that we cannot use, because Indonesian people will.
No, we cannot. We cannot. We should not.
Arabic,
You pray to Allah. You are praying to the devil. You are not praying to God.
because we use Arabic language.
I understand.
No, we use Arabic
I
words.
understand. But a Christian should not use the wrong name. You know, we have the name of
Yeah,
the God in the Bible. Why don't we use different one?
Yeah, okay.
You know,
Okay,
even
go
by the way, even if the Muslim they change the name of their God and they call him Yeshua, still their God is not our God. We are not fighting over a name. We are exposing a false religion. So, as an example, Jehovah's Witnesses, they call God Elohim, but still Jehovah's
Yeah.
Witnesses are false. They are not a Christians,
False, yeah,
and
okay.
based in the Bible, they will go to hell. So it's not the name necessarily, it's everything they stand for. But in Islam, additional to all the madness they have a false God. His name is Allah.
Oke. Jadi mereka menggunakan karakter yang salah yang namanya Allah. Sekalipun mereka ganti sebagai Elohim pun kita tidak menyembah Allah yang sama dengan yang mereka sembah, ya. Jadi karakter Allah ini berbeda antara Quran dan Alkitab, dan itu yang paling penting sih Pak Dewa, ya. Oke, saya rasa next. Oke, thank you. Saya rasa pengguna tamu ya, tadi yang pertama kali masuk. Silakan Pak pengguna tamu, saya kasih Anda kesempatan berikutnya. Anda mau tanya ke Siti. Sabar ya Pak Hasan, silakan Pak PT. Ya, silakan. Silakan Pak, buka mic-nya Pak pengguna tamu. Mic-nya di unmute Pak. I think he doesn't know how to unmute the mic. Oke, kita yang tanya. Oke, silakan Pak Hasan, saya kasih kesempatan. Pak Hasan Badrun, Bapak Muslim?
Ya, saya Muslim.
Oke, this Pak Hasan is a Muslim. He wants to talk to you, brother.
He's a Muslim? Okay.
Ya.
Pertama saya ingin menyanggah pernyataan CP bahwa Yahudi tidak menyembah Tuhan yang sama dengan yang disembah oleh Islam. Ini sangat jelas bisa dibuka di link YouTube saya itu, orang Yahudi, Rabi Yahudi, they are worshiping the same God with the Muslim. So they are not worshiping dia tidak menyembah Tuhan yang sama dengan Kristen, tapi menyembah Tuhan yang sama dengan Islam. Itu ada sendiri di YouTube yang saya sudah kirimkan. Mungkin bisa dibuka untuk pembelajaran.
Aku tahu Pak Hasan ya, itu Rabi Potato ya, yang mereka tidak tahu Islam ya, tidak tahu. Jadi brother Christian Prince, Pak Hasan wants to refute
I think
about.
all Rabi. I think all Rabi.
No, not all the.
No. Let's translate. Don't leave the answer for me, please. Just translate.
Sebentar, Pak Hasan, sebentar. Aku mau translate ya, jangan dibantah dulu. So he wants to review you. He gave you a link in the YouTube that Jewish rabbi, they said that the worship as the same God as the Muslim, because the God of the Muslim is Echad, but the God of the Christians is Trinitarian. I already refuted that, but maybe you can answer him.
Yeah, you see, we just showed him a verse in the Quran. It says that the Jews, all the Jews, they say the hands of Allah is tied up, and then he gave me a rabbi from YouTube. Those people, they are joining force against the Messiah, and your God, he said to you that the most people who hate you is those who they are the rabbis, and now you are asking me to listen to the rabbi. So you are, you are being fake. You are not even following your religion. Same time, isn't it the Quran says that the Jews, you said to me that the Jews, they believe in Echad as God as one, but the Quran in chapter 9 verse number 30 says orang Yahudi barakat Uzair itu Butera Allah. So how you say to me that the rabbi, they say they believe in one God, but your Quran say the rabbi, they worship the son of Allah, his name is Uzair. So either your prophet is lying and Allah is lying, or the rabbi are not a true rabbi. You tell me, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the Quran, but I'm talking about the fact that all the rabbi that we know in
No,
the
not
YouTube.
all the
No, no,
rabbis.
please,
Leave
please
him,
let
leave
me
him, leave him,
answer.
leave him, please. Leave him
Let
talk.
me
Leave him,
answer.
leave
Let
him
me
talk.
answer.
Leave him talk, please.
Yeah. All the rabbi in the Jew belief, they worship the same God with the Muslim. So please tell me one rabbi that that worship the same God as a Christian. They have unity. I don't think
okay,
they have.
I will answer you. You said to me, you said to me, all the rabbis, but who are they, those rabbis? How you know all the rabbis? You get me a rabbi in YouTube like Toiva Singer. This guy, just hold on. The same rabbi you are saying, they are worshiping the God of Muhammad, right? They said that the story of the Virgin Mary is a lie, which means your prophet is a liar. And they say that Isa is not a prophet, which means your prophet is a liar. And they say that the story of Isa and Mary, it's a story taken from the Greek mythology, that Mary is a virgin. So now you are siding with the enemy of Allah according to your Quran to prove a point. But in the same time, we have millions of rabbis, they don't agree with Islam. You get me one from YouTube, he is a fake, he is a hypocrite like Toriba Singer, who go and he have a business in Indonesia. We know who's he. Same time, the same guy Toriba Singer, he said that the story of Mary being a virgin is a lie, which means he accused your prophet to be a liar, and he accused your prophet to be a fraud. And now you are asking me to take what they say. So either we take what they say for granted, whatever they say, or you don't take it because they are not trustworthy. In the same time, when you say to me the rabbi, they say, isn't it all the disciple of Jesus, they are Jews? Is it? Hold on, hold on. Oh, you want to translate? Translate, go ahead.
Oke, aku kasih
No need to translate. I understand
Sebentar,
what you said.
No, aku translate akan buat orang-orang lain yang nggak mengerti bahasa Inggris ya. Jadi tadi Cipi menjawab, oke, kalau kamu mengatakan ada rabi Yahudi yang mengatakan bahwa mereka menyembah Allah yang sama karena Allahnya sama-sama Esa katanya, dan bukan Trinitas seperti orang Kristen, tidak semua rabi-rabi mengatakan demikian. Ya, bahkan misalnya Tobias Singer tadi dikatakan, kalau kamu sepakat dengan Tobias Singer menyembah Allah yang sama, Yahudi dan Islam, tapi Tobias Singer mengatakan bahwa Maria itu bukanlah perawan. Jadi dia mengatakan bahwa cerita tentang Maria melahirkan dalam kondisi perawan di dalam Quran itu pembohong. Dan bahkan dia mengatakan Isa itu bukan nabi. Ya, jadi dia mengatakan bahwa semua klaim-klaim di dalam Quran itu adalah kebohongan. Jadi rabi yang mana yang kamu maksudkan itu? Okay, go on, Brother Hasan. Do you want to?
Yes, this is not a rabbi that you're talking about. Phineas Singer. No, it's not that one. Please share my screen. So everyone can see, everyone can hear. So this is not lying.
Okay, hold on. Sister Sophia, please let me talk to him. Listen, you just said, look what you just said. The Quran says, chapter 9, verse number 30, that the Jews, they worship Uzair, the son of Allah. You are saying that the rabbi is telling the truth and they worship one God, his name is Allah. So who is lying? And you said to me, this is how hypocrite you are. You said to me, forget about the Quran. So now you want to forget about Allah and you want to bring me a witness, he is a Jew. According to you, he say his God is Allah. So if his God is Allah, why the Quran saying the Jews making fun of Allah? Can you answer?
Yes, because Jew is very condemned people.
They are what? They are what? They are what? They are what?
Condemned people because they are not mengakui. What is mengakui?
But you are asking me. You are trying to prove to me what your point from the one you condemn people.
No. I'm sharing a link in YouTube. This is Rabbi Mitz, not that.
I don't care. You are just bringing me.
Yeah,
okay, this rabbi. Hold on. Do this rabbi agree that Muhammad is a prophet? Do this rabbi agree that Muhammad is a prophet?
No.
Okay, so why he don't agree? Give me the reason why he don't agree Muhammad is a prophet.
This is why. Jew is a condemned people.
No. You did not answer me. Why they did not agree that Muhammad is a prophet?
One question, CP. Which rabbi?
No, you are trying to jump, my friend. We have a topic. Don't change. No.
This is
why the Jews refuse to accept Muhammad as a prophet?
I asked you before. Tell me which rabbi that admit same God as Christian.
All
Trinity.
rabbis, go right
Each
now,
rabbi.
go right now
Please
and search.
give me
Listen,
1 minute.
listen.
Many rabbis.
Go right now, and search for Messianic rabbi, which means there's millions. Hold on, please.
Let's see in the Wikipedia. What
Those
is
are Jews.
Messianic rabbi?
Listen. Those are Jews. Messianic Jews are Jews, which mean they are
Yes.
Hold on, they are Jews who they are worshiping Jesus. So we have millions of them, and actually the majority of the Jews already become Christians. And now you are saying to me, you take the few who don't believe in Jesus and you are trying to prove a point from them, but those are lying to you, and you are the one said to me they are condemned. So I want to ask you, are you saying that the rabbi you are saying to me he worship Allah, he is a truthful man?
CP, you are lying again. Messianic Jews is not a million, the number. They just exist in 19.
What
So
19?
this is not
What 19?
yes,
No.
you can see in
My
the
friend,
Wikipedia.
you are an ignorant. You are an ignorant. All the disciples of Jesus, they are Messianic Jews. From the time of Jesus, Paul, Peter, John. Listen. You don't understand. You do not know what you are talking about. Listen, don't make things up. All the disciples of Jesus, they are Messianic Jews. So since the time of Jesus came, there is a lot of Jews who become a Christian, and those are called Messianic Jews. We, the Arab, as an example, we are not Messianic Jews. Why? Because they are not Jews, and we were from the pagan, like you. You are an Indonesian. You follow with a pagan Muhammad, so you're still a pagan. So we cannot, even if you call yourself now Jew, but you are not a Jew, because simply you are not from the children of Israel. So you are making fun of yourself, and now you are denying the Quran, which is saying that the Jews, they believe in Allah, have a son. And the Quran says the Jews, they make fun of Allah. They say his hands is tied up. So you tell me why the Jews in the time of Muhammad, they make fun of Allah if they believe in Allah. Go. Hello.
Why, Pak Hassan? Can you tell us maybe why? Why Islam condemns
Why are you
the
afraid
Jews?
to share my screen so everybody can see, everybody can hear?
What your screen? I'm showing the Quran. You are showing me a rabbi.
Kena kamu saya terima kamu.
So now
No,
so hold on. So if I show you right now a rabbi saying Muhammad is a big scam, do you accept that?
No, this is about God, not the
It's about God. It's
No.
okay.
Yes,
He
this
speak
is about
against
God.
Muhammad and he speak against Allah. So if I show you now a rabbi saying Allah is a false God,
Yeah, why are you so afraid to share my screen? That's the
I don't have
question.
your screen. And why I want to show? Give me the name of the
I'm
rabbi.
sharing now.
Okay, what about this?
but-
What about, hold on, what about this? What about you call the rabbi, let him join us?
Okay, just call the rabbi. Or give me
No,
the
it's
link of
not
the rabbi.
necessary. Okay.
No, give me the link, Pak Hassan, give me the link of the rabbi, and I will call the rabbi by myself.
Okay, I give the link already.
Yeah.
So listen.
I will ask
Until now you are avoiding the question. Why the Jews are making fun of Allah if this rabbi he believe in Allah?
Can see in the chat. This is not a Rabbi Tobias Singer. This is different rabbi.
I don't care, my friend. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm asking you, are you
lying.
accusing the Quran? Are you accusing the Quran to be a false book? The Quran says in chapter 5, verse number 64, that the Jews, they said, orang Yahudi barakata tanga Allah tarabango. So did Allah told the truth? Did Allah told the truth that the Jews make fun of Allah?
Now we are talking about Al-Quran, okay?
Why not? Why you don't want to talk about the
YouTube
Quran? Why you refuse to take Allah as a witness, but you take a guy in YouTube as a witness? What's wrong with you? You are disrespecting your God.
This is the that rabbi have the same God as Muslim, and you avoid that.
I'm not afraid. Bring the rabbi, my friend. When you bring somebody, he says, "My God is the same as the God of the Muslims." He is a stupid. Let me prove it to you in 2 seconds. Ask the rabbi. Hold on. You're just being stupid, my friend. I will tell you, I'm not insulting you. Is the God of this God he is speaking? Do he believe that in the book of Genesis?
Repeat again.
Do this rabbi believe in the book of Genesis?
I think so.
Okay, but in book of Genesis says God has a spirit and he is a spirit. So how he say our God is your God, but your God is not a spirit and he has no spirit?
Okay, spirit is translation of the Christianity. It's not the Jew.
I'm asking you.
So-
I'm talking about the Jews now. I'm talking about the book of Genesis.
Yes.
It's a Jew.
Okay,
It's a
so
Jewish
do
book.
the Jews believe that God is a spirit?
Oh, of course not.
The Jews they believe that God is not. They don't believe in that.
Yes.
Who is
Even Paulus
who is the stupid? He said that to you.
Semua orang
Okay,
Yahudi percaya Allah itu roh, Pak. Semua orang Yahudi percaya Allah kita itu roh.
This is according to Christianity, yes, like that.
No,
But
not
No, I'm
Christianity.
talking
It's
about the
Jewish.
Jews, you idiot. I'm talking about the Jews. I'm talking about the Jews.
Look,
The
look,
Jews, if you
the
go and
language, look,
open the
look,
book,
the
listen,
Christian language.
don't waste my time. You are just a kid. If you open right away, if you open the book of Genesis, Isaiah, all over, it says God has a spirit and He is a spirit. So
Yeah.
if this guy
Yeah.
he believed that Allah is his God, obviously he's a fraud, he's a scam, because the God of the Jews is a spirit.
Ya,
Okay.
Allahnya orang Yahudi itu roh, Pak. Allahmu
Yeah.
roh apa enggak? Is Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala spirit? Is your God spirit?
Let me give you a verse. Hold on, I'm raising my voice. In the book of Isaiah, maybe you can read for him in your language. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse number 3, is speaking against Allah. Now the Egyptians are men, not God. Their horses are flesh and not a spirit. So the Lord will strengthen out his hand, and he will who helps will stumble, and he who is helped will fall. This is the verse against your God, the Egyptian moon god. And you will see that the God of those people, you know, they are, what the verse says, they are men, they are not God, they are flesh, not a spirit. So the verse is proving to us that God is a spirit, and the same in the book of Genesis. Right away, when God he created the earth and the heaven, the spirit was upon the water, upon the dark. So when you say that the Jews they believe that God has no spirit, you are just a fool, ignorant.
Okay, as long as you are not open the YouTube about the rabbi, then okay, let's
You see,
let's
no. You
no,
see,
no.
you are no. I challenge you
Sebentar,
to show me that this
Wait,
guy
brother.
from YouTube, and I will put it in the screen, to show me that he said that his God is not a spirit. You are a liar. There's no rabbi will say
oke,
that.
sebentar.
Then let
Even
everybody knows
if he
then.
hates Jesus, even if he is
why
Antichrist.
the admin not open the link?
No.
What link? I cannot
No,
even
we're
play a
the
link, my
one
friend.
worship.
There's copyright. If I play a link, they will flag my
Are you-
videos. Same time. I challenge you to give me a video. It says this guy saying, you know, everybody is my witness. I will not play the video, but I will take a screenshot with the subtitle, and we will put it. If he agree that his God is not a spirit, you are a liar, and everybody is laughing at you.
Ya, aku
Kan-
bacakan di wait Pak Hasan sebentar. Saya bacakan di Yesaya 31 ayat 3 yang dibacakan CP ya. Sebab orang Mesir adalah manusia bukan Allah, dan kuda-kuda mereka adalah makhluk yang lemah bukan roh yang berkuasa. Apabila Tuhan mengacungkan tangannya, tergelincirlah yang membantu dan jatuhlah yang dibantu, dan mereka sekalian habis binasa bersama-sama. Jadi jelas di sini the God of the Jews is a spirit, ya. So the Jews people believe that our God is a spirit, but Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala is not a spirit, ya. Allahmu itu bukan roh, Pak, dan kita tidak menyembah Allah yang sama. The rabbi say that because they just know that the God is Echad, because they don't really understand the Trinity.
Echad mean a Trinity, does not mean one as a person. Echad, this is why the Bible says that the man and he leave his family and he attached to his wife, and they will become one. This is what Echad mean. This guy is an idiot.
Okay.
He do not know what it says. Same time, I challenge you right now to show me one rabbi say his God is not a spirit. So the Jews, they believe that God, he came to Abraham as a man. Do you believe that your God came to Abraham as a man? You will say no. This rabbi, he believe in that. The Jews believe that God is a spirit. Do you believe that your God is a spirit? You will say no. Now you said yes. You're a liar. Get me busted. You know what? Can you show me a verse in the can you show me a verse in the Bible says that God is not a spirit?
Coba tunjukin Pak di dalam Alkitab mana yang dikatakan Allah itu bukan roh tapi zat. Tapi tunjukin di dalam Quranmu bahwa Allah itu roh.
Saya bisa tunjukin di perjanjian lama ya, di perjanjian baru perkataan Paulus bahwa Tuhan itu adalah zat, tapi di terjemahan lama.
Oh, enggak pakai terjemahan.
Loh, kenapa?
We don't use the translation. We use the original language.
What is original language?
You don't know what is original language? I don't care what language, my friend. Show me in any language you want in the Bible. Listen. Do you speak Hebrew? Do you speak Hebrew? Do you speak Hebrew? If you speak Hebrew, show me in Hebrew. You know what? Even in Indonesian, show me in Indonesian Bible that in the translation that it says that God is not a spirit. Go ahead.
Okay, challenge accepted. And you can see in the terjemahan lama, old translation of Indonesian, it's written that Paulus say Allah is zat.
No, never.
No, why? No, never.
What he's saying? What he's saying? What he's saying?
He said that we have Indonesian old translation that Paul he wrote that our God is zat.
Is what?
Like is zat.
What does that mean?
Zat in Arabic, brother. Z-A-T.
This is Arabic word, zat?
Yeah, because like they say like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is zat, right? In Arabic.
What okay, do he know what zat mean? He's talking about the Bible, right?
He's talking about that in the Bible.
Yeah.
That Paul wrote that.
Okay, can he give us the verse?
Wait a minute.
What verse? In Islam, Muhammad said that Allah is not a spirit, but zat, right? Zat like a substance, right?
Well, Muhammad, he's saying many stupid things, you know.
This is the special entity for the God, not the.
Give me. Okay, give me. And remember, you are saying to me, Paul now, right? Paul.
Yes, Paul. Of course, Paul. Okay, I'm looking for the verse now.
Zat is an Arabic word, right, Sipi?
Zat in Arabic word, yeah, but that mean nothing. What's that mean? Nothing. What's that?
Allah is zat.
No, of course, this is different. I thought.
Okay, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Now give me the verse. Everybody will laugh at you. Either you are a liar or you have the verse. Give me the verse.
Yes,
where it says in the Bible that our God is not a spirit.
He mentioned Paul. He mentioned Paul. So I want to see where Paul he said that, because we have tons of verses of Paul saying and speaking about the Holy Spirit, speaking about the Spirit of God. You are just a liar, a fraud, my friend. Shame on you to be adult and you are lying.
I don't know. Zat is like a matter, or I don't know. Zat is like an aspect.
Zat is a useless word, because it's like Zatullah, Zati is myself. That's all. Doesn't mean anything. What's that mean? I mean, this guy don't speak Arabic. You don't know what he's saying, and now he's saying it says that. What does that mean?
Do you speak Arabic, Pak? Pak Hasan, kamu bisa bahasa Arab nggak?
Not really.
Not really. So there's 85% of Indonesian Muslims. Yeah, 85% of Indonesian Muslims that don't speak Arabic.
We can right now.
Okay,
Sister Sophia, can you read for
me?
See,
Sophie.
Yeah, what
you can see in 1 Timothy 6 verses 16 and also Ibrani 1 verse 3.
Okay, Hebrew
1 Timothy. He said 1 Timothy what?
This is I taught you. This is in Indonesian old translation.
Hold on.
1 Timotius berapa? 1 Timotius berapa, Pak?
Ibrani 1 Timotius 6:16.
1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 16.
All right, let us see.
You have to read in the old Indonesian translation.
You have to read in the old Indonesian.
Why?
No, okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. You see?
Why?
No problem. No problem, my friend. What it says in your translation in the Indonesian, read for us in Indonesian and you translate. You said 1 Timothy verse number 16. Go ahead.
Ya, ini dialah satu-satunya yang tidak takluk kepada maut. Itu Pak ayatnya?
Oh ya, yang hanya mempunyai zat yang tiada mati.
No. who only has immortality, dwelling in the light which no man can approach unto, whom no man has seen nor can see, to whom be honor and power everlasting. Amen. It's like he's like in the old Indonesian translation, he's the only one who don't have a deadly zat, a deadly matter. I don't know
You are
what
just
it means.
stupid, my friend. You just
Yeah,
you just gave us a
that's
chapter.
stupid.
You just gave us a chapter saying Jesus is God.
Ya, Anda justru membelikan ayat yang menyatakan Yesus itu Tuhan, karena dikatakan Yesus adalah satu-satunya yang tidak takluk kepada maut. Jesus is the only one who did not submit to death.
Look, what is the CP challenge? He said that give me any language, and then I give you.
Okay, but where
The
it
old
says where
translation of
it says
Where
that
it
he is
says
not a
that?
spirit. You gave me a verse where it says that it's not spirit in any language. Actually, the word spirit is not even mentioned there in
Don't
any
make me
language.
laugh.
Listen, you are a liar. The word spirit is not even mentioned. The spirit there. So in order to say he said there's no spirit, it should say he is no spirit. You are saying to me that, what's that mean?
Iya,
Do you know what that
dikatakan
mean?
di ayat itu bahwa Allah itu bukanlah roh.
Lihat
Nggak ada,
di
justru
Ibrani
dikatakan
1 ayat 3.
Listen.
Lihat lagi di Ibrani 1 ayat 3.
Listen, did you mention to me?
verse 3.
Isn't it you who said that Paul he said?
Yeah. No, it's not Paul. It's like Indonesian old translation.
No, he said Paul. He said Paul said.
Yeah, Paul said in one
Yes, of
verse,
course.
the first
Okay,
Timothy.
can you please read for him in Indonesian language, Galatians chapter 3 from 1 to 18.
Oke, saya bacakan Galatia pasal yang ketiga ya.
Nanti gantian ya bacanya ya.
Aku bacakan ya ini ya. Galatians chapter 3 verse 1 to
Chapter 18, read from verse 1, number 1 to 18. Chapter 3, Galatians 3.
chapter 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1
chapter 18.
to 18. Yeah.
Verse 18, right?
Yeah.
Sebab jikalau apa yang ditentukan Allah berasal dari hukum Taurat, ia tidak berasal dari janji, tetapi justru oleh janjilah Allah telah menganugerahkan kasih karunia-Nya kepada Abraham. Kalau demikian, apakah maksudnya hukum Taurat? Ia ditambahkan oleh karena pelanggaran-pelanggaran sampai datang keturunan yang dimaksud oleh janji itu. Dan ia disampaikan dengan perantaran malaikat-malaikat ke dalam tangan seorang pengantara. Seorang pengantara bukan hanya mewakili satu orang saja, sedangkan Allah adalah satu. Kalau demikian, bertentangankah hukum Taurat dengan janji-janji Allah? Sekali-kali tidak. Sebab andai kata hukum Taurat diberikan sebagai sesuatu yang dapat menghidupkan, maka memang kebenaran berasal dari hukum Taurat. It talks about the Torah,
All right.
the law.
So does it say mention in verse number 3 the word the spirit?
Galatians chapter 3 verse 18.
Galatians chapter 3 verse number 3.
Oh, brother.
Galatians.
Adakah kamu sebodoh itu? Kamu telah mulai dengan roh, maukah kamu mengakhiri sekarang dalam daging? Ya, ruh.
Ruh. What is ruh there?
Roh, spirit.
Okay, ruh of who? We are talking about who? We are talking about Jesus the Christ, who come to the earth, and in verse number 2 it says the same. This is only what I learn of you. Received ye the spirit of who? The spirit of God. And you are saying to me that Paul, he never mentioned the spirit. We have tons of verses. I'm just giving you an example. So my friend, the word Holy Spirit is all over the Bible, and you are saying to me that they nowhere mentioned. And not only that, even Jesus, he asked the Jews, he quote for them from the book of Psalm. He said to them, what do you say of they quote for him, what do you say of the Messiah? They said he is the son of David. So Jesus, he said, well, if he is the son of David, then how David call him God in his spirit? So you are a fraud, my friend. You are a liar.
Okay.
There's no Jew. No, listen, I don't have time to talk to kids. Be honest.
Why?
In order to be, because I don't fabricate things about Islam. I don't say God of Islam is Ruh when he is not. So you are doing that. You are lying about the belief of the Jews, and you are lying about the belief of the Christians. You said that the God of the Jews is not a spirit. That is a lie. You are a liar. Okay, let me
One
ask you,
question,
did the
Chippy,
God of
one
the Jews,
question.
is the God of the Jews is a man?
Of course not.
Of course not. So who is the one who came to Abraham in the book of Jews?
This is angel.
Where?
No, it's not angel.
Hold
It's
on. He
God.
worshiped him. Adam, he worshiped him, and Adam, he bowed
Okay.
down to him. Listen, you are a liar
One
again.
question, Chippy.
Okay,
So
listen,
you're
listen,
talking.
listen, listen, listen. I want you
Yes,
to
yes,
give me this. No, in
it's
front
my
of
turn.
in front of everybody.
It's my turn.
In front of everybody.
It's my turn.
Can you give me a link? Can you give me a link?
So-
I'm losing my voice. Can you give me a link from this rabbi saying that Genesis number 18 is speaking about angels, not God?
So you are talking that Jew worshiping a man, Jesus.
Their God,
I'm-
the
what-
God of
yes,
the
yes, one
Jews
question.
came. Listen,
One-
don't change the topic. The God of the
No, no.
Jews, the God of the Jews came to Abraham as a man. All the Jews believe in that, and I challenge you to find me one rabbi in the world. He say this is not true.
Ya, di Kejadian 18, Pak Hasan, Allahnya orang Yahudi itu menampakkan diri kepada Abraham dalam rupa manusia, 3 orang manusia laki-laki. Bapak baca Kejadian 18 dan 19. Dan semua orang Yahudi percaya bahwa Allah itu nuzul ke bumi sebagai manusia.
Can you read?
Sophie,
Can you
tolong
read for me,
tanyakan
Sophia?
ke Chippy.
Sophia, can you read for us in Genesis 18, verse number? You can read it from verse number 11, you know, and go all the way to verse number 13, etc., or even 14, and you will see how many times it says the word Lord, and he bowed down to him. So this guy is a liar. Every single Jewish interpretation for the Old Testament agree
You cannot
that
give
this
the
is the
link.
Lord
Which
Yahweh.
Jew that worship the
Listen,
same God
listen.
as Christian?
Listen, you
I
made
challenge you.
you made a statement. You made a statement. Can you give me a link of one Jewish rabbi interpretation saying the God of Abraham did not come to him as a man?
I give you a link that Jewish rabbi worship the same God as Muslim.
He's a liar.
No.
Obviously, he's a liar.
No.
My friend.
No.
So
Give me
no,
the
so
link.
listen.
Jew
We prove that he's a
rabbi
liar. We
worship
prove that he's a liar.
Trinity.
Listen. We prove that he's a
Why?
liar.
Why you cannot give
Because
give me
your
the link.
God, just shut him up, just let him go, he's a kid. We prove he's a liar because if he is a rabbi and he is a Jew, then he have to accept that his God is a spirit, because there's no Jew in the world believe that his God is not a spirit, and there's no Jew in the world believe that God did not come to Abraham. So he is a liar, and you are bringing me a liar to witness. And I don't believe even this guy. I don't believe he say that his God is not a spirit. He is just a guy.
give me one
Listen,
link.
he is
Okay,
just
okay.
he is the same as many. They are making fun of the Muslims so they can get some subscribers. He
You
is not a
worship
rabbi.
Trinity.
Hasan,
Give the
Hasan,
link. Give me the link.
Hasan, if the rabbi means that said they worship the same God as you, are they going to Kaaba? Huh? Is their
No,
God
because
in the Kaaba?
because the
Why?
Sharia is different. The Sharia is different. They
Okay,
are using
listen. So why they don't worship, or why they don't pray to Allah? If there are people who they are worshiping the same God.
They pray to Allah.
No, where
They
is the
pray
word
to
Allah
Allah.
in their
No,
book?
they
Where
don't
is the
pray to
word Allah?
They don't-
The word Allah in the Hebrew is either come as a rat or a curse. Which one is your
That's
God? He's a
why-
rat or a
That's
curse?
why you have to.
So no,
to
don't tell me you
read
have
the
to.
link.
If they are believing in
No,
Allah, then we will hear the Jews praying, saying Allah, but they never mention
don't
that
wor-
name. They say
don't
Elohim,
worship the
they say
God in the
Adonai.
Kaaba,
Listen, you are a
Hasan.
liar. They say Adonai, they say Elohim, they say Hashem, they say Yahweh, but they never say Allah. So this guy
If
is
I
a
am a
fraud.
liar, then give me one link that Jew rabbi worship the same God as Christian.
My
Give
friend,
me one
open-
link.
Semua
One link only.
Open
me.
any Jewish
Please,
interpretation. I want all the
please,
Muslims to
give
listen.
me.
Listen carefully. I want all the
Give me,
Jewish.
please.
I want all the Muslim to open the interpretation of the Jews Orthodox, not the Christians, the Jews
Please
Orthodox,
share
and you
the
will
link
see.
to the chat.
Listen,
I will.
Okay.
and then we will
okay.
go to Genesis 18, and we will see if the God of the Jews came to Abraham or not. So, and you will see it is, and this is a true, and
Yes,
their God is a
please.
spirit.
Okay, I think
Give the
I think
link
that's
that
enough. That's enough.
Jew
Okay,
worship
just let him go.
Trinity.
He's just a kid.
Hasan,
Be a man next
It's
time
enough,
and
it's
bring me your
enough.
God to say, not a Jewish rabbi say.
Yeah.
Shame on you,
Okay, gantian. Next,
Yeah,
next,
shame on
next
you,
caller.
Chippy.
Okay.
You are international.
a Jewish rabbi. You know, he want to prove to me that the
Your
God of
quality
the
is full of
Jews,
pathetic.
You know,
Shame on you.
just go, even your prophet, he
Oh,
says,
God.
listen,
Yeah,
listen,
I challenge
listen.
you. I
If,
challenge you one challenge to you, and you cannot comply this.
what a challenge! You
Why?
did not give me any proof.
Yeah, give me
You told
one
me,
link.
you told me a rabbi. He says
That
so. Who
you-
care? Who care if a rabbi he says so?
Because you cannot give the otherwise. You cannot give that.
No.
Yes, why?
It is
Why?
you who have to give me the proof. I just gave you proof. I gave you proof from the Bible that the God of the
You're so
Jews is a
funny,
spirit.
CP. I don't expect
Okay, listen,
that
listen.
so pathetic.
Listen. Why you don't do this? Why we don't do this? Can you give me?
Potato.
Can you give me?
Hasan is a
Please,
potato.
Sophia, hold on. Can you give me one Jewish, any Jewish website saying that the God of the Jews is not a spirit and he did not come to Abraham as a man?
No.
Can you do that?
I give you already.
No, you
one
gave me.
link
You
that-
gave me a
Yes,
rabbi
yes,
saying
this is
stupid
the-
things.
They are saying that the same God.
No.
He can.
Then
No
why you
problem. No
cannot give
problem.
me
No
the-
problem. My friend.
the
My friend. My
same
friend. My friend. I will go with you. This guy
Come
is
on, brother.
worshiping.
Why?
This
Why
guy
you so-
obviously. Listen. This guy obviously is worshiping Satan. This is why he say, "My God and the God of the Muslims is the same," because your God is Satan and his God is Satan. He is Antichrist.
No. There's no word Satan here.
Okay, so
No,
then how do you have to?
no,
You have to
no.
explain to
That's
me.
why.
Then
Why
you have
afraid
to. Okay,
open the link?
okay. Let us do this. What about you call this rabbi and you set up a debate between me and him? Huh? If he is a
Why
man,
you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny?
if he is a man, and you
cannot
join him,
stand up on it-
and you
comedian,
no,
what?
no. Listen. If you are a man, you know this guy. You have his link. What about you show him what I said and tell him if he dare to call me, and I will call him. Give me his Skype, and everybody will laugh. We will laugh at you. We will laugh at him, and both of you are potatoes. So you can laugh as much you want. Do you dare to do it?
I don't have the
Okay.
This is your
fine.
excuse. Who
Yeah.
care? I don't have. Now you don't have. So you bring me a rabbi saying his God is the
That's
God
why
of the
this
Jews.
is the
Okay. So if I give you now, hold on.
Simple challenge.
I will
Give
give
me
you.
one
I will
link
give you. Listen.
that
I will give you. I will give you a
worship
link. Listen. I will give you a link from Zakir Naik. He said that the God of the Hindus and the God of the Muslims is the same God. Do you agree?
No. I challenge you to give the
No,
same
listen. I'm giving you
God
Zakir
of
Naik.
the
I'm giving you
Jew and
Zakir Naik.
Christian.
Listen. Don't change topic. You are
Why?
the one who
Why
gave
you
me a
change
rabbi.
topic? You
Listen.
change the topic.
No.
You cannot.
If you
cannot
accept the Jews,
request, my
if you
challenge. Why
accept the
cannot
Jews to
comply my
worship your
challenge?
God, listen.
I come on, you are international debater, but the quality like this.
What
People
equality?
laughing to you.
I ask you for the proof. You give me a video.
Give me the link, though. Give me the link.
I cannot listen. Okay, can you tell me
Why
what
you
he said?
cannot give the
Can
link?
you give me the reference?
What's wrong?
Can you give me the
You
reference? He
said
said,
that
hold
the
on.
God of the-
Listen.
God of the
Don't
Christian
go.
is same God of the
Don't
Jew,
go.
but you cannot give the
No.
proof.
Listen. I
You're
gave you
only
proof.
talking.
Listen. I gave you proofs from the Old Testament, from the New Testament, that God is a spirit
No.
and God came as a
Give
man.
the proof. The
Can you
person,
give me?
the
Listen,
person.
let's shut up. We're gonna talk at the same time. Can you give me the reference he gave you so I can put it on the screen?
Come on, this is
Did
not.
he?
I can
Listen,
give
no,
you-
this is what it
I
is.
can give you
Did he
rabbi.
give you reference? Did he give you reference? I will put it on the screen. I will read it right now.
I can give you Rabbi Dr. Michael Brown. I
No,
have,
don't change topic. Don't change topic, please. Can you give me the reference? This rabbi, he said, or he just said in the video, we worship the same God. If he gave you reference, this means he have evidence. If he just make a speech, he is fooling you.
That's
So
why.
can you give me the reference? He said, I will put it in the screen. I will make you read it.
Yeah, I said already. I said the screen now. I'm
Just
sharing
shut
screen
up
now,
then.
but
Shut up. So you have no reference, and he's a liar. He's a fraud.
Okay.
We know many of
Okay,
those.
that's enough.
There's many of them. They are
That's
just
enough.
getting a click
Let's
from the
go. We have-
Muslims.
The famous
You
CP.
are a
This is
coward.
the
You are a
famous CP,
liar.
right? I'm talking to
Okay,
famous
good.
CP,
You
right?
are a coward and you are a liar, my
Okay.
friend. You are like
Stop
your
it.
prophet.
Stop it. We
I'm
have
losing my voice.
so many color. Okay. CP lost his voice. Okay. We have many other. There are 18 people here, so it's enough. Okay.
Give him my Skype. Give him my Skype. Let him call me in my Skype, and I want him to give me the reference, the rabbi he gave, and either people will laugh at him and the rabbi, or they will laugh at me. The rabbi he is quoting, quoting. He did not say anything. He said we worship the same God, but shouldn't you have a proof? If he say we worship one God, we worship. So what?
Should show to everybody here. Why you so afraid?
You are the one who's afraid. I'm asking you what he said. Tell me what he said.
He said
Okay,
that
Hassan, it's enough. It's enough. That next caller, okay? I give you enough
Can
time.
you tell me what he
If
said?
he lost his
No, no, no.
point-
Hold on. Don't let him go. Can you tell me what he said? He just said we have the same God. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. What is
Yes.
the
No,
what
no,
is-
no, no,
what is
no.
the proof?
Wait, brother. I already saw the video.
how can I give the proof when you afraid to
No,
open the
no.
link?
Your God, your stupid God, Allah. He said the Jews
Come
they worship
on.
Uzair,
Your quality
the son
so
of
low,
Allah.
CP.
Listen.
I don't
So you are
expect that
saying
you
to me
this
now.
low.
You are saying to me the Jews they
God,
worship
this
one
is the
God.
best.
Listen.
Better
You
from
are
the
saying
Christianity.
the Jews they worship one
God.
God, and Allah He says
And-
no.
Yes.
The Jews they believe in the son of Allah. His name is
Yes.
Uzair. So now you are saying
the best.
that the rabbi is more honest than your God Allah.
Can you
We
speak
are
One
Arabic?
laughing.
challenge, one simple
Can you speak
challenge
Arabic?
you cannot comply. One simple.
Pak Hasan,
You gave me nothing,
Okay.
you idiot.
Pak
Aku udah muted.
Hasan, Pak
Okay,
Hasan,
sudah enough. Ya, I give you
Hasan.
enough time.
Pak Hasan,
Oke,
kenapa Anda maksa ya? Jangan maksa
Iya.
begitu. Jangan maksa begitu.
Karena dia gak berani
Ada kasih
nunjukin
challenge
bukti.
ke itu sudah jauh.
I already
Jangan
refuted
maksa.
the Bye.
Kita yang denger juga jadi ketawa dengan Pak Hasan.
Iya, Pak.
Iya, saya juga ketawa. Nanti banyak yang lain ketawa kok. Jangan khawatir, banyak yang ketawa nanti kualitas
Are you
itu
just a
seperti
joke?
ini.
Kita
ternyata.
juga ketawa sama
No,
Bapak.
he will not.
Stop it.
Listen. Just give him my Skype. If he call me in Skype, not in the
Ya,
conversation.
Pak Hasan kalau berani masuk ke debat
Can you
TV
call me in
aja.
Skype? Can you call me in Skype
Ya,
immediately?
sekarang
Just give him my
betul,
Skype.
Siti.
If he is a man,
No,
if he is a man,
Saya ada
call me
kesulitan
right away
bahasa
and we
kalau
will
dengan
continue.
Cipi. Saya dengan Bu Sofi aja gimana debat? Kapan dijadwalkan?
He wants to
Coward.
debate with me, brother. It's not. Everyone wants to debate with me, but not with CP.
No,
Oke,
no,
Pak
no, no,
Hasan,
because
sudah.
this is the language barrier, you know.
Pak Hasan, nanti Anda debat dengan saya di Zoom ya, ASM, oke? Bye-bye.
Saya sering
Oke, I
masuk
give
tapi
you enough.
ditendangin, dijadwalin dong pakai moderator gitu.
Iya.
Kan-
Okay, listen. He said Rabbi, his name Rabbi Mitz, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I go right now to his website of this rabbi and I search for God, who is the God of the Orthodox Jews? He is from New York. I see his website now. So if I find you that he is saying that his God is a spirit, are you going to eat your poo-poo? I challenge you.
Makan
Are you going to eat
I
your
challenge
poo-poo?
you to give the otherwise, to give the Christian God is the same with Jew God.
Wait,
That's
wait, wait,
simple.
No
Very
problem.
Brother, let me answer him. Saya sudah menerjemahkan dengan Dr. Michael Brown ya. He's a Jewish rabbi, and Dr. Michael Brown said we don't worship the same God as you Muslim. Okay, so there are a lot of Jewish rabbi that don't agree with you. Okay,
That's your claim. Only your claim. One side
not
claim.
my claim. Not
Yes.
my claim.
Yeah.
No, you want name? I give you name. I give you
That's
Dr.
why
Michael
give
Brown.
me the link. Give us the link.
You can watch
Give
it on
us
my
the
YouTube.
link.
You
No.
can watch it on my YouTube. I translated for Dr. Michael Brown.
If it
okay?
is your YouTube, then this is the
Hasan.
Christianity YouTube. Why
yes,
everybody
of
should
course.
listen that?
Pak Hasan dijawab
Okay,
dong.
hold on,
Apa
you
tuh
see?
tantangannya CP? Bapak
Loh,
berani nggak
CP aja
mengakui?
nggak bisa
Itu
nunjukin
No.
link.
Okay,
bahwa,
hold on. I just found a video of the rabbi speaking about born of the spirit. You are a donkey, and this is your rabbi, and this is the link. Here we go.
Pak Hasan boleh
Listen.
berani nggak? Jawab
This is
debatnya,
your
ayo.
rabbi. You are a certified idiot. And this is your rabbi, the one you
Ayo,
are
Pak Hasan,
asking me
dijawab
to
dong.
read to watch his video. Is that the rabbi? Isn't this the same one?
Yeah,
Huh?
Rabbi means.
CP, can you read the chat? I give you already to the chat, and everybody not, and you're
Okay,
afraid to open this.
Okay, my friend,
Who is
you are
the
just a
first
kid.
one?
I just found
Listen.
you. Listen, this is your rabbi. You are a certified idiot. I just found you that your rabbi himself, he admit that God of the Jews, he's a spirit. And now what you would do? What do you would do?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It
What,
doesn't matter.
what do you mean it doesn't matter?
matter.
So your God is not a spirit.
Look,
Your God is not a spirit. Your God is not a spirit.
Look,
So what? So he is either he is a liar or he's a hypocrite.
This is your information.
Listen,
only.
we got you busted. We got you busted. Everybody is laughing at you because either he is saying the truth and his God is the same as your God, and his God has no spirit?
Yeah.
And you
Give
are the
me
one who
that
said to me,
you
and you are
God
the one who
save-
said, listen, you are the one who said that God of the Jews has no spirit, you
Okay.
idiot.
Oh God.
That's enough.
Read, guys,
That's
I
enough.
want
I give
everybody,
you
no,
enough time.
Sophia, I want everybody to read what it says there. This guy is
I want
attacking,
everybody
this guy
knows
is
that
attacking Jesus. Look, it says here,
No,
the
we
Spirit
don't
of God,
worship-
the Spirit
we
of
don't
God,
worship Allah.
Rabbi
No, no.
Mintz.
Just give
Sip
me one link
Sip it.
that
Let him
Christianity have the
answer.
same God
I
as
just gave you, I just
And
gave
if it
you the
cannot
same rabbi.
comply that.
Sophia, he will not hang up. Just exit the call. He's a coward. He will not call me in Skype, you coward, and I will make you read the read the link. Call me in Skype so we can laugh at you.
Okay.
Oh
Udah ya,
God.
udah,
That's so
udah,
funny,
ya.
Sipi.
Can
Thank
you read
for
it?
your
Can you read it?
comedian.
He says, the Spirit of God. This is your rabbi. I mean, do you see how stupid you
you
are?
cannot give me a link.
What
that
link?
Christianity have the same God as Jew.
I got you the same
Where?
rabbi. The
Where?
same rabbi saying
Where?
the Spirit of God.
Okay,
You said,
it's enough.
you said the
It's
Jews, their
enough. I
God
gave
has
you
no
enough
spirit.
time.
Actually, I
Yeah.
have one question to you.
Don't change topic. Does it say
No,
in
no,
the
no.
front of
Pastor,
you?
Pastor, just
Does
answer
it say
Siti.
in the front
Is
of
Allah
you?
a spirit?
Does it say in the front of you
Brother
that
Siti.
God is spirit?
Oh God, quality of
Let him
international
Did your
diplomat.
rabbi, the
Let
one
him
you
answer
choose
the
for
like
me,
this.
potato, did your rabbi, the one you choose for me, he
Oh,
just said
why
the
you
Spirit
so?
of God? Did he say the Spirit of God? Oh, I'm lying.
This is your interpretation.
Not interpretation. I'm
And you-
reading this article. You stupid idiot.
Yes, yes.
It's in front of
look,
you.
look, the language of Christianity. Look, stupid idiot. This is the language of the
My friend, the
love.
idiot
You
is the
idiot.
one who said the sun set in murky water. The idiot who said that there's 99 dragons will go inside your anus.
This is
The
real
idiot is the one who said,
Christianity.
listen,
Look,
the
language.
idiot,
Everybody, look here.
the
this
idiot is the
language.
one who said Allah
Enough.
will, Shaitan will take care from your anus. Can you open your camera and show us your anus? Because your anus now should be bald. Don't talk about
I have
idiot.
removed him.
So now I'm showing you
I
your
gave him
rabbi
enough
getting
time.
you busted. You are a fraud like a prophet.
I gave him enough time, and there are so many people here. Okay, okay, Pak Hassan, your God is not a spirit. Okay, and Rabbi means doesn't believe in your God. He doesn't know anything about Islam. Okay,
Is-
okay. I think we have so many people here.
I mean, look, it took me 2 seconds to find
International.
an
okay.
article by the same rabbi he's quoting saying God is spirit. As
Okay,
easy as
next
that.
one.
You know, here we go.
Once.
So if God is a
Okay.
spirit and the God of Islam is not a spirit, so we got you and we got him busted. Not only him, we got you busted because you lied and you say the God of the Jews is not a spirit. But as you see, this is stupid guy, your guy, who you bring in him as a witness. Do you worship the same God? This is not true. Because if they worship the same God, then let us see how he prayed to Allah, not to Elohim or Yahweh. Why he is using different name if he is the same God? He is just being hypocrite.
Different men and different houses still.
Yeah, cowards.
Towards,
They are
Makkah.
cowards. They are liars. As you see, it says, and it took me 2 seconds. I did not look, by the way. I was looking at the Skype, and then in Skype I found it says Rabbi Mintz. So I just went in Google and searched for the Spirit of God, Rabbi Mintz. I got it.
Okay, next
That's
one.
it.
I think we have like a lot of people.
Not
who
only
want-
that,
yeah.
listen,
Okay, but
he said forget about the Quran. So this guy is taking Rabbi against his Quran. The Quran say that the rabbis they believe and the Jews they believe that they have a son of God, and not only that, the Quran says that the Jews they took their monks and their rabbis as God. You see how hypocrite he is? And when the Jews they believe in Uzair to be the son of Allah, either Muhammad is lying and he is not telling the truth, or we need to ask this rabbi, as long as he is your favorite, do your God Allah have a son, his name is Uzair? If he say never, then your prophet is a liar. And if you say to him, can you show me the word Allah in the Torah? And if he fail, that means he's a liar. If he can even show us in the book of the Antichrist, which is the Talmud, can he show us the word Allah? If he failed, that means he is a liar. And but good to have you, my friend. Invitation. This is my invitation. I made a challenge for Rabbi to Eva Singer and this guy, anyone. If they dare to call me, and then we will give reference, not like this guy shouting, he said, who care what he said? He's a donkey. There's many, I can show you even a Christian priest saying that Allah is the same God of the Christian. What does this have to do with us?
Yeah. Yeah.
If a Christian priest,
also
he is a donkey
Christians
and he
doing
is a
that.
false priest, you cannot use him against me, because we have the Holy Bible and we have your holy garbage Quran. So you are taking a man as a witness, not God words. You are a
Yeah.
hypocrite, my friend. So what if now I go right now and I find you a video in YouTube of a Christian bishop, not even a priest, a bishop, saying that we believe in Allah? What you will do? You will say to me, that's false, because Allah is not our God. Allah is not part of the Trinity. Allah does not have a son. Allah cannot even have a son because it had a girlfriend. Allah is not a spirit, and our God is a spirit. And we find tons and thousands of reference, either in the verses or even in the Old Testament, the New Testament, or even in the old father churches teaching, and even in the books of the rabbis, which is the Talmud and other books. All they confirm that the God Elohim, he sent his spirit. God Elohim come to Abraham, and Abraham worshipped him. So my friend, shame on you to use a very childless method. You see, you claim that in the First Timothy it says that God is not a spirit. That is additional lie. We went, we opened it. There's nowhere to speaking about that. And you said to me, it says the word that. That means myself, you idiot. In fact, the word that can be mean nafsi, which means spirit. And in fact, the stupid Muhammadan, they say Allah has no spirit, but the Quran says Allah, he sent, you know, he used the word nafsi, nafsuka. You know, when he asked Jesus, as an example, أأنت قلت, did you say Jesus, Isa, worship me and my mother? What Jesus answer? He said, I will read in Arabic, so this idiot, he can laugh at his religion. How in the world the Muslim, they say Allah, you know, he have no spirit, but there's tons of verses saying that Allah have a nafs. Nafs means spirit. He have soul, actually, not even a spirit, it's have a soul. Let us open the Quran.
Yeah. I was told by brother Ahmed that Allah in the Quran has a soul, and also the first in the Quran that everyone that has a soul must die.
Yeah, but
So
Allah must die
can
too.
die.
Yeah, and not only
Yeah.
that, the only thing will be left is the face of Allah. So his body,
The
his,
face
you know,
of Allah, yeah.
But if we go in chapter 51, verse number 116, I don't know what it says in the Indonesian language, but in Arabic here it says, وَلَا أَعْلَمُ مَا فِي نَفْسِكَ. I do not know what is in your soul.
Yeah, this verse.
This is
This
chapter
verse confirms
5,
that Allah has a
verse
soul.
116. Does it say that in the Indonesian language in translation, nafsuka?
Yeah, let me see. Chapter 5. Nafsuka. Chapter 5, verse 116.
Yeah. It should be at the end. It says that Isa, he said to him, you know what in my soul, but I do not know what is in your soul. Nafsuka.
Yeah, in
Nafsika.
Indonesia it doesn't say soul. Jadi di sini di surah 5 ayat 116 dikata Isa berkata kepada Allah, aku tidak tahu apa yang ada di dalam jiwamu, tapi engkau mengetahui apa yang ada di dalam jiwaku. But it doesn't say soul, but it's nafsuka. In Arabic, but in Indonesia it doesn't translate as soul.
But you see, here we go. The same word repeated twice. Isa, he said, تعلم ما في نفسي, in my soul, and I do not know. ولا أعلم ما في نفسك. I do not know what in your soul. and yet those Abdul, they believe their God is not a soul. And here, by the way, we laugh
Oh,
more
look at
because this
screenshot.
God, the Muslim, they deny that he have a body, you know,
Mhm.
and but not all of them for sure. The majority of the Muslim Sunni, they agree he have a body, have hands, but he have no
Yeah.
soul. So what he is, he's a concrete.
Ya, oke. Di sini di surah ini dikatakan Isa berkata ya, aku tidak tahu apa yang ada di dalam jiwa. Engkau tahu apa yang ada di dalam jiwaku, tetapi aku tidak tahu apa yang ada di dalam jiwamu. Jadi di sini Allah itu punya jiwa, teman-teman. Ya, tetapi di ayat lain, ya, di ayat lain dikatakan semua yang mempunyai jiwa, mempunyai soul, nafsi itu akan mati. So Allah will die because Allah has a soul. Yeah, that's strange. I just found it. Yeah, this is quite educating.
Yeah.
I like this.
So as you see, even the Jews, they believe that God has a spirit. God came to
Yeah.
Abraham. Not a single Jew deny that, because if you do that, he will not be accepted to be a Jew. You know. So this guy, he was lying
Yeah.
with no shame.
Iya, iya, iya.
You know.
Sudah diambil. Baru-baru
Oke,
gitu.
di mute. Tolong pengguna tamu di mute ya, suaranya masuk.
Apa murah? Woi, ma.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
Okay, so it proves that Allah can die in the Quran.
And
because
by the
Allah
way,
has a soul.
don't forget, please,
Yeah?
tell this guy, give him my Skype. He is invited with his rabbi to call me live on air and show me the reference that he claimed is the reason to believe that his God is the same as the God of the Muslims. Very simple.
Yeah, well,
you know?
he wants to debate with me, brother. He said, like, I want to debate with you, Sophia, not
No,
with
he's
him,
invited.
because,
Give him my Skype,
they
please.
will-
Give him my Skype. You know,
Yeah, okay.
give him my Skype, and he is invited. He can call me even if there is no rabbi, but he have to give me the reference. The rabbi, he said, if he could not bring us the rabbi, if he could not bring us the dog, okay, bring his tail. Give us a reference, he said in the video. So if he said no reference, that means he's an idiot. How he's a rabbi? He say no reference.
Yeah,
You know, if I say to somebody, okay, the God of the Hindu is our God, then he will say to me, why you are saying, give me the reference. Oh, you have to give you a reference. So we don't just say things. So if you say we believe in one God, the Jews, they believe in one God as God and the Spirit and even the Messiah himself. You know, we have tons of verses. The Jews, they believe in the Messiah, and David himself, this is in the Old Testament, he called the Messiah my Lord in his spirit.
yeah.
And this is in the Old Testament. And this is according to Muslims, you know, according to Muslim, the one who is saying that the statement is a prophet of Allah. Calling what? Calling Jesus my Lord in his spirit. So when you say such a thing, we laugh at you. And this is why we see when Jesus, he said that comment, he said to the Jews, what say you about the Messiah? They said he is son of David. Then he said, so how David called him Lord in spirit? No Jew was able to answer. They went mute.
Oke, jadi dalam perjanjian lama juga Raja Daud ya, yang mereka anggap Islam sebagai nabi, mengatakan bahwa Mesias itu bukanlah hanya anaknya, turunannya, tapi juga tuannya, my Lord ya, atau tuanku ya, Tuhannya Daud. Dan ketika Yesus mengutip perkataan Raja Daud ini, orang Yahudi terdiam dan mereka nggak bisa berkata apa-apa lagi ya, bahwa memang Mesias adalah Tuhan daripada Daud itu sendiri. Ya, dan itu dikonfirmasi oleh Quran. Okay, I think we have a lot of people here, brother. We have like 25 people here.
All right.
Ya, oke. Pak pengguna tamu silakan. Anda buka mute mic-nya. Ya, silakan. Siapa mau tanya apa? Pak pengguna tamu silakan, Pak. Dari tadi. Oke, next aja. Siapa lagi yang mau bertanya, teman-teman?
Iya, I'm sorry, Sis Sophia. May I ask something to Brother CV?
Go ahead.
Ya. Bapak Muslim?
I've heard about
Bapak Muslim?
Muhammad being sodomized when he was a child. Is that true?
You see, I am not the same as the Muslims, so I cannot confirm something by lying or something I cannot prove. I'm not a Muslim. So it can be true, but we know that Muhammad, when his cousin came to see him and his brother-in-law, he said, Amma ibn ammi faqad hataka ardi. So we do not know if he raped him when he was a kid or when he was an adult. Amma ibn Ammi, I can find it and put it in the screen. So I cannot confirm when this has happened, you know, but it
Yeah,
confirmed that
that's
Muhammad he said that. Ibn Ammi hataka ardi. Hatkul ard in Arabic mean like you rape a woman from the family or you rape the man himself. But he was speaking about himself, and Muhammad he have no children. Muhammad have 0 children. The Muslim they say that Muhammad have 4 daughters. That's false, you know. So Amma ibn Ammi faqad hataka ardi. Let me get you the reference.
Is that when Muhammad has been raped?
But this is what it's meant in Arabic. Hatkul ard, you know, either you rape the daughter of a person or you are raping the person. So either the Muslim they have to admit that this man he raped Muhammad's daughter, or they rape Muhammad himself. You know, on the other hand, I cannot confirm. I'm not a Muslim who fabricates stories, say, oh yeah, they rape him. I don't know. This is what we have, and as you see, when we say something, we give a reference. We do not make things up. So here it says, لا حاجة لي فيهما أما ابن عمي فهتك عرضي وأما ابن عمتي وصهري فهو الذي قال بمكة ما قال. So my my cousin, the cousin of my uncle, the son of my uncle, he is the one who raped me or my, we don't know what, you know, hataka ardi, he rape him or rape his daughter. And we challenge the Muslim to say to agree in either one of them, you know, because if they agree with Muhammad, his daughter being raped by his cousin, that is a disaster. If they agree that Muhammad being raped by his cousin, that is a bigger disaster. And this can be found, let me give you the reference, in the book of As-Sirah Nabawiyya, Ibn Hisham, and volume, let me put it in the screen so everybody can see. I was looking for it. Volume number 2, page number 401, As-Sirah Nabawiyya, Ibn Hisham. And here it says, when his cousins they came to him.
Your screen,
you don't see it? I can give you the link.
Okay.
You want to give you the link?
No, you don't. Yeah, but you don't put it on the screen on YouTube. Okay.
It's going to show.
I can see that.
Amma ibn Ammi, here it says, Amma ibn Ammi fahataka ardi. I'm going to use Google translation in the page here, so we can see where the translation will come. All right. So we go up. Here we go. This is biography of the Prophet Ibn Hisham, and this is volume number 2, page number 410, and this is what it says. So when his cousin, look here, it says in the English, my cousin, you disgraced my honor. This is Google translation, which is not accurate. All right. In Arabic, hatkul ard is to rape somebody, not to just to dishonor, you know. So when we say something, we are not the same as the Muslim. We say, oh, go and watch a video of a rabbi. This is stupid. You give me a reference. You are debating me. Either you bring the rabbi to call me and get me busted, and let us see who is going to win. People will die laughing. Or shame on you to take even a rabbi against your God. Your God, he says the Jews, they worship a man. Your God, he says the Jew, they worship a son of God. Your God, he says the Jew, they even took their monks and their rabbis as gods. And then you are saying to me, the rabbi, he says we worship the same God.
Okay. So it doesn't say, jadi nggak dikatakan Muhammad.
Not only that, hold on.
Kapan,
not only that, I want to stop here. You know, the Quran says that the Jews and the Christians, they say, we are the children of Allah. Do this rabbi believe he is a children of Allah? This is your Quran, not my book. You know, chapter 3, verse number 61. Oh, see, this is the wrong verse. Let me go to the. Yeah, actually, here, chapter 3, verse number 61. Muhammad, he could not debate the Christians, so he asked them to a cursing party. cursing party.
Muhabala.
Yeah, mubahala. This is,
Okay.
in chapter 5, verse number 18, it says, the Jews and the Christian, they say, we are the children of God. What does stupid Muhammad, he said to them as an answer? Well, you are a human. But what? He said, you are just a human. How you can be child of God? Which means Muhammad don't even understand what the Jews believe and what the Christian believe. So if you're a prophet, don't understand what a child of God mean, how you will understand what the Jews believe?
Okay, yeah, that's true. Ya, jadi tadi dikatakan tadi ketika melihat apakah Muhammad itu disodomi ya pada waktu kecil, Jibril mengatakan dia tidak tahu dengan jelas, tetapi hadisnya mengatakan dia diperkosa ya, apakah Muhammad yang diperkosa, apakah anak yang diperkosa juga nggak jelas di dalam ayat itu, tapi kata-katanya jelas diperkosa. Jadi sebetulnya itu memperkosa siapa kita nggak tahu. Apakah waktu kecil apa sudah dewasa juga nggak tahu. Tapi tadi hadisnya ditunjukkan. Nanti kalau ada yang mau linknya boleh dikasih tadi Isra ibn Hisham ya. Sirah Nabawiyah Ibn Hisham halaman 101 volume yang kedua. Nah, juga nih kalau dikatakan apakah menyembah Allah yang sama orang Yahudi? Nggak sama ya, karena orang Yahudi di dalam Quran dikatakan mereka berkata kami ini anak-anak Allah dan kekasih-kekasihnya. Tapi Muhammad mengatakan kamu ini cuma manusia. Jadi Muhammad itu tidak tahu terminologi anak-anak Allah ya di dalam Alkitab kita, baik bagi orang Yahudi maupun orang Kristen. Jadi bagaimana mungkin Muhammad ini bisa paham, sedangkan istilah anak Allah saja Muhammad nggak paham. Gitu. Oke, ada lagi Pak yang mau ditanyakan? Any other question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that's enough. Oke, Pak pengguna tamu. Halo. Oke, that's. Udah cukup Pak? Pak.
Later, before CP says that Muhammad had no children. So if it must be Muhammad himself that
but you say, but I cannot confirm if this has happened when he was a child or happened when he is adult. I cannot confirm anything of that. You see, for me, I just can place the reference and say this is what he said. So if the Muslim, they want to come with a story to explain to me what happened, good luck, Yeah, the Quran confirmed that Muhammad, he cannot have kids. He cannot, So when the Muslim, they say Muhammad, he married Khadija, and Khadija, she married 2 husbands before Muhammad, and she have a bunch of kids already. And Khadija, an old woman, she cannot have kids when you marry an old woman. So Fatima, she was the youngest between them. And then the Shia, they say Fatima is the only daughter of Muhammad, and this is why he take care of her more. The fact, no, because she was a person who grew as a child in his present, so she is considered as his daughter, but she is not his daughter. Muhammad is an impotent man. He cannot have kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the
children of Khadijah is not the children of Muhammad.
Happened. So the accident was truly happened. Is that what you mean, CP?
Say again, what?
The accident, the sodomites was truly happened.
Based on the story, something happened. I don't know what happened exactly. Based on the story, it's obviously it's something happened, and this is what Muhammad said. So now we need to ask Muhammad. If you go in chapter 1:8, it says, I don't know what it says in the Indonesian translation, but the people make fun of Muhammad that he can have kids. Muhammad cannot have kids. They call him Abtar. Abtar mean either he don't have a private part, which is something they used to do to the slave. Yeah, you used to do the slave that they used to, actually the cousin of what her name, Mary the Copt, when Omar, he went to kill him because people, they said that he is sleeping with Mary the Copt and he is the one who made her deliver a child. They went there to kill him, and then the guy, he exposed his private part. He showed them he have none, so how he can make her have a child? But obviously this is not Muhammad too, because the Quran saying chapter 1:8 verse number 1, 2, 3, that a man, he was making fun of Muhammad, that he is impotent and he cannot have children. And here you notice that the God of Islam, instead of making Muhammad have 10 kids, he did what? He says, the one who is saying to you, you are cut off, he is cut off. What the heck? What about you make him have 10 kids?
Yeah,
You know, so they can shut up.
So
Obviously,
the
it's the
whole
word of
thing is
Muhammad.
fabricated.
Yeah, he fabricated verses. It's not God who said that.
Even
it's
the
Muhammad
Quran
himself.
said, the Quran, there's a verse says that Muhammad was not the father of any of your men. So the Muslim, they will say,
Yeah,
oh,
I've
say it's
heard
talking
that.
about men, he don't have children. That's false, because when the Muslim, they say Muhammad, he have little boys, and those boys will grow up one day. And why Allah saying he was not the father of any man? Because Muhammad is sure he cannot have kids. And even when they accuse his wife with the story of al-ifk, which means the lie, that she is sleeping around, what happened? Muhammad, he waited more than 4 weeks in order to do what? To make a verse saying, Aisha, Allah, he told him Aisha, she did not do that. But why Muhammad he waited? He was afraid that after she slept with Safwan, she will get pregnant, and then if he say that she did not do that, he will be exposed, because everyone knows he cannot have children. So this is why, otherwise, shouldn't the Muslim tell us why he waited for, why Allah he waited for a month to give us a verse, and everybody in town is speaking about the honor of Aisha? You know,
I see.
Makes sense.
do Allah need witnesses? No. Do Allah need proofs? No. So he can make a verse says those who they are asking, saying that, they are liars. But what Allah he said to them, it was it used to be required 2 witnesses.
Yeah.
And now he make it
They were
4
adultery.
witnesses. Chapter 24, verse number 13, it says, لو جاءوا بأربعة جاءوا عليه بأربعة شهداء فإذا لم يأتوا بالشهداء فأولئك عند الله هم الكاذبون. So if they bring 4 witnesses, they are telling the truth. If they don't have 4 witnesses, they are liars. But now Muhammad, he investigated the story very well, and he knew there is only 3 witnesses. Only. So he made the Quran, made the verse says 4 witnesses. If there are 4, he will make it 5. If there are 5, he will make it 10.
So Muhammad made the first for Aisha and Safwan adultery in the case of they accused Aisha have adultery with this man
Safwan,
right?
yeah, Safwan ibn Mu'attal. Yeah.
So Muhammad made the first.
He made this verse,
For
but
her.
not only that, you see, the God of Islam, he proved to us again he is false. Why? Because the God of Islam, when he make it 4 witnesses to prove a point, and he is the God is talking, why you need 4 witnesses? Aren't you Allah? You are Allah. Just tell them she did not do anything. And in the same time, how we can prove adultery now? 4 witnesses, and they have to see the act, not only a naked man and naked women. They have to say, I don't want to be rude, you are like my sister. He says you have to see the private part of the man getting in and out. There's a story of 3 witnesses, or I think 4 witnesses actually. They saw they saw the act, but they did not see the private part getting in and out. So Muhammad, he did beat them. One of them, he said, I saw her legs. He's not talking about Aisha now, talking about different case. I saw his legs around her. I saw her legs around his head, like the ears of a donkey, and she was shaking. Muhammad did beat him, because this is not a proof that they are having sex.
Is there in the hadith or?
Yeah, this is the hadith. Yeah, this is in the hadith. I don't know why your voice has become so deep.
Become deep?
Yeah, become like muffled.
What is that?
Like, which mean like there is not clear.
Not clear.
Yeah.
Is that clear right now?
I know for
Very
some
clear?
reason. Let me see. Let me It changed.
Oh, let me change my headset. Okay.
Talk now.
Let me change my headset.
Yeah, it was better before. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, maybe the battery is.
Yeah. So those guys, they came and they are witnesses, and even though they saw the man in the top of the women having sex, still he did beat the hell of them because according to Muhammad, they have no proof. How in the world that work? All of this because of Aisha.
Mm.
And why four witnesses? In Islam, you can take somebody to cut his head for two witnesses. Two witnesses. Capital punishment need two witnesses, not four. How come this one four? If it is better to have four witnesses, then make it four witnesses for everything. If it's better 10, make
Okay.
it 10.
Iya, ya. Jadi ada satu kasus di mana Aisyah itu dituduh berselingkuh dengan Afwan ya. Kemudian Muhammad menyelidiki bahwa cuma ada 3 saksi di situ. Jadi dia menggunakan ayat Quran yang mengatakan bahwa dalam kasus berzina itu harus ada 4 orang saksi, teman-teman. Dan bukan hanya itu, 4 orang saksi ini harus melihat mereka itu berhubungan. Jadi alat kelamin laki-lakinya itu harus dilihat masuk ke dalam alat kelamin perempuan. Dan di dalam hadis itu bahkan dikatakan juga ya ada satu kasus di mana ada para saksi tapi tidak melihat alat kelamin laki-laki itu masuk ke perempuan, jadi nggak bisa dituduh berzina, teman-teman. Dan Muhammad memukul mereka, ini ada di dalam hadis ya. Jadi sangat sangat lucu ya. Jadi Aisyah itu pernah dituduh berselingkuh ya. Okay, I think that's enough. Any other question, brother?
If you have, and no problem. Do you have more? If you have Abdul,
We have
he's a
30
brave.
people.
If you have Abdul,
Okay,
you know,
are there any Abdul?
but he is.
Okay.
But I want a mature Abdul, not a kid, you know. And if he is going to argue without giving us proofs of what he say, then there's no point, you know. Just let him go. But if he have a proof of what he say, and remember, the Muslims when they say that the Jews they worship the same God of Muhammad, you have to give me a proof. Don't give me a rabbi say so. I can give you a Christian guy saying so, but that does not make him a Christian. That make him a hypocrite, stupid liar. So when you say something, Muslims learn. You don't debate people by giving a video of somebody saying that. Zakir Naik, he said that there's a video, it's called The Concept of God, Islam and Hinduism. Go watch it. And he said that the scriptures in the Hindu is speaking about Allah. So the Hindus who worship 35 million God, their God is Allah, according to Zakir Naik. Who want to believe in that? If you believe in it, that means you are mentally ill.
Okay. Yeah, there are like 30 people here. Ada lagi yang mau bertanya? Silakan teman-teman. Next ya. Buka mic-nya kalau mau bertanya, silakan. Halo. Iya, silakan. Teman-teman ada yang mau bertanya lagi? So why are you guys here? There are 20 people here.
Yeah. Well,
Silakan, Pak.
Everybody silent.
just enough to
Yeah, everybody's
give them, you know, there's no need to, like, you know, I mean, let the person make his argument, and then he should let the mic go. If you don't want, just hang up on him, so we can take the second one.
Oke, silakan. Next, yang lain ada yang mau bertanya ke Christian Prince? Buka mic-nya. Halo. Oke, kalau nggak ada, CP is maybe tired right now. It's already night at this time. Okay, maybe we just end up here, brother.
All right, no
Like, you
problem.
know,
It's up to you. All right. Well,
yeah, only 5 hours.
and again, I invite all the Muslims in Indonesia, especially the ustaz, call me and debate me, but don't be stupid and give me a video of somebody saying something. Here we debate evidence. We don't bring me a guy said so. Here we speak God says so, prophet says so, not an idiot in a YouTube. When I say something, I prove it, I put it in the screen. I don't say I am saying so. I say your prophet says so. Your God says so. Your hadith says so. So if you want to be a man, don't act like a child. Bring me a video. I can give you now. What if what if the highest person in Indonesia as a church, he said we have the same God? That means nothing. Still, this is a lie, because we have the book. We don't follow the man. We don't worship the man, the priest. We follow Jesus. Jesus is our God. It is not the priest. It is not a rabbi.
Amen.
And not only that, the Quran lied and said that the Christians and the Jews, they took their monks and rabbis as God instead of Allah and the Messiah. Instead of what? Allah and the Messiah. Which means that Muhammad, he just get himself busted, that rabbis, they should worship the Messiah, Muslims, they should worship the Messiah, Christian, they should worship the Messiah instead of the Messiah, min dunillahi wal masih. I mean, how crazy this man Muhammad is. In the same time, just a question for the Muslim to think of it. Chapter 5, verse number 72, it says that the Christian, they say that the Messiah is Allah. Can you find me one Christian he's saying the Messiah is Allah? Never. Never. Because let us say the word Allah here, the Muhammad is being stupid, he is using as God, but no, he is not saying that. Allah is a name of God. So if the Messiah is Allah, if the Christian they say that, who is the second one in the Trinity and who is the third one? Because already we eliminated two, we made them one. The Messiah is Allah. So how you Muslim, you say that we Christian believe in the Trinity, and yes, we believe in Trinity, and yet you're silly God saying that the Christian believe the Messiah is Allah. He is not the son of Allah in this verse, saying he is Allah. So how the stupid Muhammad in one verse says that the Christian they worship the Messiah, they say he is the son of Allah, and now he is saying he is Allah. You can't be both. You cannot be both. The Christian don't believe that the Messiah is the Father. We don't. The Father is the Father, the Messiah is the Messiah. So if the Messiah is the Father according to Muhammad, so where is the Trinity? And what is the problem? But the Quran itself in different verses says that the Christian, they say, not only that, actually the same stupid chapter 5 verse number 72, it says the Christian, they say the Messiah is Allah. Verse number 73 says don't say three, don't say Allah is one of three. Hey Muslims, if the Messiah is Allah, who is the second and who is the third? Are you getting my point? My point, Sophia?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because if the Messiah now is Allah, so now we have two is gone from the Trinity because they become one. The Messiah is Allah. Okay, wonderful. Now, number 73, it says they are kuffar, those who say that Allah is one of three. And I challenge the Muslim now to tell us who is the three, because now Allah and the Messiah is one. That means the second and the third, they cannot be neither Allah, they cannot be the Messiah. This is how stupid Muhammad is.
Yeah, I get your point.
Not only that, Muhammad, he get more poo-poo in the same chapter 5 verse number 75. He said the Messiah and his mother, the Messiah, he died, and all the messengers, they died. But the Muslims, they say the Messiah never died. It says in Arabic, وَمَا الْمَسِيحُ إِبْنُ مَرْيَمْ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ. خَلَت mean they pass away. All the messengers before him, they pass away, right? And his mother, she was a good woman, and both of them, they eat food. So Allah now is inserting Mary as part of the Trinity, and this is why he asked Jesus later, did you say to your follower to worship me and my mother? But there's no Christian worship Mary, and she is not part of the Trinity. So now we got the Messiah is Allah, Mary is a second person. Who is a third person? The Quran is a book of failure. And not only that, the God of Islam, he insults Jesus. He says, say, do you worship the one who cannot be useful or harmful? Well, isn't the stupid Quran say that Jesus, he can make the blind see? Isn't the Quran says that Jesus, he can heal the leper? Isn't the Quran says that Jesus can create from the mother bird? So how he is not useful? And that means he is a creator. He creates from the mother bird. And then if we go back a little bit, you know, it says here Allah wanted to prove that Jesus and his mother, they are not God, by saying what? They don't eat food. Well, guess what? The angels don't eat food. That means they are God too. The angels in Islam, they don't eat food. So if a person he eat food, that will not make him God. That means angels are not like anyone. They are God because they don't eat food. So the logic is so stupid and very, very funny and very stupid. And you know, the Messiah, he fasted for 40 days. He will go ahead and eat food. 40 days. Who can fast 40 days without food? Nobody. The Muslim, they fast few hours and they sleep. You know, they spend the whole night watching TV, eating, and then in daytime they sleep, and then they wake up afternoon and they say, I'm tired, I'm thirsty, I cannot. 40 days. And if God cannot be God because he ate food, that means God cannot be God too, because God, he can do anything. Are you saying to me, Muslims, that Allah cannot eat food? If you say so, that means Allah is limited. And the same time, the Quran says that how can Allah have a son when he don't have a girlfriend? That means that Allah himself, he is questioning his ability. How can I have a son when I don't have a girlfriend? Guess what? The God of the Christians do not need a girlfriend in order to have a son. And this is giving us a clear proof that Allah cannot be God. He is a man like us. He need a girlfriend in order to produce a son. He cannot have a son without a woman. My God, he did not marry Mary. He did not have sexual relationship with Mary. And even in the study Quran, Mary is a virgin. And now we ask ourselves, why the stupid Muhammad, he says, how Allah can have a son when he don't have a girlfriend? Isn't it him who agreed that Mary, she was a virgin? So,
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
so if he cannot, if Allah cannot have a son without a girlfriend, then the God of Mary, he cannot do that too.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm asking to Muslims.
Yeah, and not only that, you see, I don't know, in Indonesian translation, does it say how can he? Does it say that? How can he?
Yeah, how can he?
See, the second you say how can he, it means he's not God, because the Almighty, he can. Nothing is impossible for God. The second we say how can he, and who is the one saying that? This is not a hadith. This is Allah himself saying how can he. So Allah questioning his ability. How can I do that? This is a stupid language, and this is showing us the weakness of the one who made the Quran. He is just being a fool, because he should be say, well, Allah can have a son, but you know what, I don't have a son, and that's it. But he is saying how can he, and he is giving us the reason without having a girlfriend. And as long as we mention this before we finish, Allah, he said in different verse, if we would like to take a woman, lahu,
yeah.
we will take her from ourselves,
from
as a
angels,
partner. So if Allah is not a man and he is not a female, which the Quran keeps saying, we just showed you the verse saying sahiba, so Allah is the male. Allah, he said,
Allah is the male.
how I can have a son without having a girlfriend? So he must be a male. He have a male member. And the same time, chapter 21 verse number 17 says that if we would like to take a woman, we will
a
take
woman
her or a
from
partner
ourselves.
from ourselves. That's mean the kind of Allah is the kind of ourself, which is what we go to
Yeah.
tafsir, we find it's the virgins, the black-eyed women, or the angels. So Allah is
Absolutely.
going to marry a woman. So he, you know, the Muslim now they will say he is saying if, who care? You know, if I say to you, if I want to marry, I will marry, let us say, from Africa. That's mean Africa exists, and the women are exist there, right? So if I
Yeah.
say, if I want to have a woman, I will have it from us. That mean me is one of us, and she is one of us too. So we are the same. We don't say us
That's
if we are
good.
if I am a man and I have a bunch of dogs behind me. I don't say us. I say us about the same kind. Actually, in Arabic it says the dunna, my kind, my kind. So if we want to take, we will take it from my kind as what? As a partner.
As a partner, yeah.
So the Muslim
As
now
a
they cannot
wife.
say, oh, Allah saying we as usual, he is a majestic, because now he's talking about
Allah
us
is the man.
as a partner, you know. It cannot be himself, otherwise Allah is having sex with himself.
Yeah, just like a jinn. Because Brother Ahmad told me, like, okay, Allah doesn't begot or begotten, but doesn't lay eggs like the Iblis, because Iblis
Yeah, because
also is not begot and begotten, but he lay eggs.
no, he's an egg. He don't lay eggs, because
The jinn.
if you
The
don't,
jinn is an egg.
yeah, he is actually the word Allah. If you look at the screen, if we draw the word Allah is a snake. Allah is a snake, you know. The word Allah is nothing but a snake, you know. This
It's
is
like a
lah,
snake, yeah.
this is lah, this is the name of Allah. It's a snake. So
Yeah, it's like a snake. Yeah.
yeah, so Allah don't give birth, and Allah is not born. Well, the egg is not birth and is not born. Egg is an egg. So Allah was an egg and he gave eggs. So he might be a snake, he might be a chicken, he might be whatever. But by saying he don't give birth, he did not change anything. You might be, because there's many creatures, they don't give birth. You know, as an example, if bacteria, they multiply, they don't give birth, do they? No, they don't. You know, do they have like a surgery and you know, they don't. So what Allah is talking about? So it's possible he is a, you know, his name looked like a snake, and it's possible that he himself is coming from an egg,
Maybe.
because he is not being born and he did not give birth. And here, you know, here you notice that Muhammad obviously do not know what does that mean actually, like being born, like he did not have begotten a son. What does that mean? And then, you know, in different verse in the Quran, Muhammad, he contradicted himself. He says, if Allah, he wanted to have a son, he can have one. But you just said, yeah, but you just but you just said, how can he have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? And then he says, but it's not for Allah to have a son. Why? What is the problem exactly? If you have a son, what will happen? You know. But here we can go, and that will make our story longer. You know, we can go where Allah, the Arab, they worship him having 3 daughters. So already Allah have daughters, and actually there's a story of Muhammad. He sent Khalid ibn Walid to kill one of the daughters of Allah. So how the Muslim they deny the existence of the daughters of Allah, and then Muhammad he sent Khalid to kill his daughter, and he killed her. He killed her, you know.
Yeah, it's Al-Uzza wa Manat.
Yeah.
Brother
In
Sleepy,
chapter 19 it
can I
says,
ask?
it's in chapter 19, I don't know if you can see, chapter 19 verse number 91, it says, they call they say, they claim that Allah he have a son. It says it's not fit for Allah, it shouldn't be for Allah have a son. Why? Give us a reason. He did not give us a reason. Why? What is actually the problem, you know?
Because he doesn't have a wife.
No, no, but it's not fit. It's not fit. What does that mean?
It's not fit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fit.
It's not worth for Allah, or
No, no, no,
it
it's not
doesn't
fit. Like he is,
appropriate.
if he is a great, is that will make him less than anyone? If he is God, he's God.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So people will stop worshiping him if he have a son. People will laugh at him. People will spit at
Because
him.
he
If you are the
already
creator,
has 3 daughters.
yeah. If you are the creator, you are the creator. Who dare to make fun of you? You know.
So, okay. So, what is the center teaching of Islam? Do you think Islam is refuted Jesus as the Son of God, right? That's the basic teaching of
Muhammad, he
Quran,
said, I am the eraser. I have 5 names.
the eraser.
One of them,
What?
he is the eraser, and he said he will erase Christianity. So Muhammad is the devil.
Oh,
He want
is
to
that the
erase,
hadith?
huh?
Antichrist.
He is
Muhammad
not
wants
the
to erase
Antichrist, he's Antichrist.
Christianity.
Muhammad is too small to be the Antichrist. Muhammad
Muhammad said he
is
wants
just
to
an
erase
insect
Christianity.
compared to the Antichrist. Yeah.
Where is that? The hadith or
Yeah, in the height. I will put it for you in the second screen. So he
Muhammad
said,
berkata, salah satu namanya adalah penghapus, dan dia mau menghapuskan kekristenan, teman-teman.
Wah, bahaya ini.
Muhammad said,
let us see.
if you can teach it for 6 hours, doesn't even stop.
Yeah. Well, let me get you this hadith and then you can go. Yeah, he said, I am Muhammad, and I am Ahmad, and I am Al-Mahi. You know,
Al-Mahi.
Al-Mahi, which means the eraser, you know. So his target is to erase Christianity. And different verse, he make it clearly, it's about erasing Christianity. And this is can be found in many hadith actually, like Sahih Muslim hadith number 2354, Muslim 2354b 4a, Sahih al-Bukhari, and not only that, Muhammad actually, he claimed to be God in this hadith. He claimed وَأَنَا الْحَاشِرُ. This is one of the names of Allah. Al-Hashir is the one who collect people in the day of resurrection. So Muhammad, he claimed that he is the Hashir, he is Allah. And then he said, I am the one who people will be gathered by my foot.
Yeah, he says he obliterates the kafar, and I am al-Hashir, the gatherer at whose feet. The people who be gathered on the day of the resurrection, and I am al-Aqib, who succeed the other prophets in bringing about truth.
I am the one who people will be gathered by my foot.
Yeah. I know that the name of Muhammad is also the name of Allah. So
yeah, the praise one, you know, the praise one. Yeah, the praise one.
Not only that.
The praised one.
Our Akir is also the name of Muhammad.
Yeah.
Bu Yulia, the mute Yulia. Yulia.
And actually, this hadith proved that Muhammad is his name is not Muhammad, because the Quran say and the hadith says, I am Ahmad, I am Muhammad. You cannot be both.
So okay, it's a title, yeah.
You know how your name is Ahmad.
His real name is Khatam, right? With Al-Fadi and Brother Rob Christian says name is Khatam.
His name is Qatam, yeah. It's in my book.
Yes, it's in your book also. Yeah.
All right.
But his father name is Abdullah, not Abdullah.
Abdul name is Abdullah, and this is additional proof that Allah is nothing but a pagan god, because Muhammad, he says, my father and your father in hellfire. To whom? To other Muslim. So Abi wa abuka fi nar. My father, why he will be in he worship Allah. He's a pagan. Worshipping Allah is part of paganism. The mushrikeen is people who worship Allah and they worship with Allah other idols, but the main
Other
God
idols.
for them is Allah. So the idols is to get
Yeah.
close to Allah, not the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about it with Brother Ahmed. Like Muhammad has a statue idols in front of his house, and Muhammad still worshipped the idols even when he was a prophet. Yeah,
Yeah,
we talk about it. But, yeah, I want to know more about it. Okay,
I will show you this
that's
hadith
very
before you
good.
go. Just before you go, Abi wa abuka fi nar, and this is Sahih
Okay,
al-Albani,
another hadith.
Sunan Abu Dawood, and this is can be even in Ibn Majah. So Abi wa abuka fi nar. A man asked, "Where is my father, Messenger of Allah?" Obviously, he's a Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
He replied, "Your father in hell is in hell." When he turned his back, he said, "My father and your father in hell." You know?
Yeah, there are so many interpretation about this. That father doesn't mean father, like it means this is uncle,
No, 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 no.
and this
No.
is
His father, it doesn't have any type of father is father. That's it.
yeah.
No.
Some Muslims doesn't
No, the
agree with
Quran
this.
even forbid Muslim from calling somebody father if he is not their father.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's forbidden.
So because
And
they cannot
adoption is forbidden just because
uh-huh.
Muhammad he wanted to have sex with Zainab, you know. So they cannot
Yeah.
use the word father except to this person who is really their father. And the man he asked him about his my father, so it's so clear he did not say my uncle. Arabic is Arabic, you know, he can say my uncle. Why he
Yes.
wants to say my father?
Yes.
So he said my father, and Muhammad he confirmed that your father and my, and actually all the Muslim agree that Muhammad's father is a pagan and his mother too.
Yes,
And his
mushrikin.
uncle,
But
even the
some
uncle he grew in his house, he is a pagan too, and he refused to convert to Islam. Muttalib,
Abdul Muttalib, yeah.
yeah, yeah. All his
Okay,
family are.
okay.
This is why even their names is the slaves of the of idols. You know, Abdul Munaf, Abdul Uzza, Abdul Muttalib. Al
Abdul
Muttalib is,
Manaf.
you know, Al
So
Muttalib
yeah.
is one of the names of the idols too. Abdul Munaf, Abdul Uzza, all those are names of idols. All the family of Muhammad are pagans, and that's why when Muslims, you know, there's a guy, his name is Sheikh Othman. He said in the video, and we play it from time to time. He said Muhammad is not Abrahamic because Quraysh was pagan. He is not
Yeah.
Abrahamic. So, and he said the truth. You know, finally, a Muslim saying the truth. And this is actually proof that when this guy he called us, he says that the Jews and the Muslim they believe in the same God. Well, in order to believe in the same God, then you have to have the God of Abraham, you know, and Muhammad is not Abrahamic. And the Jews they believe that those who they are not from the children of Abraham, they are Gomai, they are pagan, they are
Yeah.
outsider.
Ya, jadi keluarganya Muhammad ini orang-orang penyembah berhala ya. Abdul Muthalib. Muthalib itu nama salah satu dewa di Ka'bah itu. Abdul Manaf, Abdul Uzza. Jadi ini dari keluarga pagan. Dan salah satu syekh mengatakan Muhammad ini bukan agama Abrahamik karena orang Quraisy itu para pagan ya, para penyembah berhala.
Well,
Yeah,
when
I got it.
somebody he says, if somebody says he is not talking about his father, prove it. Go ahead. You see, here we welcome evidence.
Yeah, just like there are two contradiction about this. Like one big ustad in Indonesia say, a father is a father. You cannot say it's uncle. So we have to accept the hadith the way it is. It's a sahih hadith. So we have to accept that the father and the mother of Muhammad is in hell. So just same like Abraham, because Abraham's father is in hell. Abraham's father is also a pagan. He said like, so we have to accept the hadith the way it is. But another ustaz say no, because like God will not judge the people because they never sent the messenger before Islam to the Quraysh, so they have to spare the father and the mother of Muhammad.
Okay,
because,
but this guy is just as stupid because the Muslim they say that Abraham and Ishmael they were in Mecca before Muhammad. So how they can be spared from the judgment and the punishment and the penalty of worshiping someone beside Allah? Secondly, if those people they do not know, and that's why we spare them, so how his name became Abdullah? How he knew about Allah? And why those pagan people worship Allah? You see, those are Arab, they are not the Jews, they are not the Christians, and they are worshiping a God, his name is Allah. So how Allah came to them?
Muslims all agree that the pagan Quraysh they worship Allah, but alongside with Allah they worship other idols also. So they know that Allah is the God, three Islamic God,
You know,
especially.
the Quran
Mhm.
confirmed. The Muslim they say that Abraham and Ishmael was in Mecca, correct?
Yes,
But the
because
Quran
Abraham
says,
and Ismail built the
yeah,
Kaaba.
yeah. But the Quran says that before Muhammad, nobody came to
Was
Mecca.
sent,
You
yeah,
know,
sent to the people of Quraysh.
yeah, no messenger came before him, no messenger or even a warner.
Mhm.
So this is why we say the Quran is a very funny book. We will not bring a guy who say, oh, there was, I show you a video, I will give you a proof reference. You don't tell me a rabbi say. Here we go. Chapter 43, verse number 23, 43, 23. It says, and we never sent before you, Muhammad, any single.
Messenger, yeah.
Oh, sorry, this is not the. Yeah, actually, this one here is more stupid. You know, Allah want to destroy the verse. I got the wrong verse. Sorry. من قبلك من نذير. Let's go. Yes, it's a different verse. Hold on. Yeah, we never sent before you, Muhammad, any warner. You know, so the Quran says, chapter 26, verse number 115. I am just a warner. Okay, so are you a prophet? The Muslims, they are very funny. They say he is a prophet and he's a messenger. It says here, I am just a warner. And then we go in the Quran. It says, let us see here, which verse will. I'm just trying to show you some. Here we go. Let us go to chapter of Saba. Better than going here. And then what the Muslim they will say they have no answer. We go to chapter Saba, verse number 44. كتب يدرسونها. I don't know if you can read it in your language. It says, and we never send them, we never gave them books to study before, and we never sent before you any warner.
Let me read it. Ya, dan kami tidak pernah memberikan kepada mereka kitab-kitab yang mereka baca. Dan sekali-kali tidak pernah pula mengutus kepada mereka sebelum kamu seorang pemberi peringatan. Ya.
And not
we
only
don't
that,
give them the books.
we
So
never
they-
send you a book. So
we never send you a book.
so the Muslim, they lie when they say Muhammad was Abrahamic, because to be Abrahamic you have to have the book of Abraham.
This is the confusing one. It's like the Torah, the Injil were sent.
Yeah, and they are there actually. Isn't it the same hadith we saw that Waraqa was translating the gospel?
Yes.
He's writing a gospel.
Yeah.
So how they did not have a book, and how they did not receive? Waraqa is relative to Muhammad. I believe he's his father, but according to the hadith, he is relative to Muhammad and to Khadija. So how he is a person who become a Nasara, and he is writing the gospel in Arabic, and now we never send them. So and not only that, the Quran.
Brother Sipi, Abu Zakaria said to me that the father of Muhammad could be Bukhaira.
For me, I believe it is Waraqa, because Buhaira is in a different territory, and I will not be convinced with Buhaira.
Far away.
Yeah. Waraqa, if you have my book Six on Allah, you will find that Waraqa, he sent his sister, and she offered Muhammad's father 100 camel to sleep with her. When she offered him, she offered him that when he was going to sleep with the mother of Muhammad. and obviously the father of Muhammad, by this story, he was a jigalo, you know. He got paid for sex. Yeah, because why women she
Yeah.
would offer him and then he went to Amina and he had sex with her, you know, he slept with her,
Yes.
and then he
Yes.
came
Yes.
back to Waraqa's sister, and then she said, now I don't need you. So
Yes,
I think Waraqa, he sent his sister to tempt the father of Muhammad, so he will not sleep with his girlfriend, the mother of Muhammad. And later, obviously, and Muhammad was born 4 years after his father's death. So who is the father?
Yeah.
Obviously, the father
Yeah.
for sure is not Abdullah. If it is Waraqa or not, that want to change the
It's
fact.
a mystery.
Yeah, but I believe that because whenever Muhammad is lost, you find him with Waraqa, even when he was a child, you know. So there is a relationship, obviously, and Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide when Waraqa he died. And this
Yeah,
is
I
telling
think
you there is something special.
you're
I
more
mean,
reasonable.
why would anyone want to commit suicide? And even the inspiration of God stopped because Waraqa died.
Yeah.
And this verse in
Yeah.
front of
Yeah.
us is very important for all Christian to remember, because it says clearly that we did not give you any book. But if Abraham he came, Abraham is a prophet of God, and the Quran says Suhufu Ibrahim.
Yeah. Abraham have like scrolls of
Yeah, the
books.
scroll of Abraham and Moses. And as long Muhammad he lived between the Jews, so the Jews they have books too, they have the Torah, and Muhammad even he took an oath in it. So Moses and Abraham, their books is already in the Arabian Peninsula, yet Muhammad claimed in the Quran that Allah before him he never sent a messenger, which
Any
mean
books.
Abraham never been there, and they never sent books, which mean those people they have nothing to do with the God of Abraham. Because how they will learn about the God of Abraham if no warner and no books was given to them about Abraham God? They are pagan. That's why they are worshiping Allah.
Yeah.
And in one more question to the Muhammadan, why Abraham did not stay there, and why the Jews never said Abraham was in Mecca? Like, aren't you saying to me a rabbi? He say, ask him, did Abraham go to Mecca? Did Abraham build the Kaaba? So either the story is true, and then you have the same God. If you have the same God, well, they should have the same story.
Yes, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that too.
All right, sister. Well, I'm happy to have you
Okay.
all, and I hope the Indonesian they have a good time. And please invite
we're gonna have.
every ustad in Indonesia, if they have the courage, call me, and don't be child and say to me, watch this video. We will laugh at you. And don't lie and say the God of the Jews don't have a spirit. We got you busted. We showed you from the same rabbi, you mentioned his name, that yes, the God of the Jews has a spirit. And don't tell me that there's a Christian priest and there's a Jewish rabbi, they say we have the same God. We laugh at those people. You are debating me, not them. You go ask them why they say that. So when you talk to me, you have to give me a proof, not say someone say. I can show you the newspaper saying Muhammad was the best of mankind. According to me, he is the best child molester. Can you prove me wrong? So you don't tell me an article of somebody saying something. You have to prove it. Muhammad is the best of mankind. Prove it. Muhammad was a prophet. Prove it. Muhammad is sent by God. Prove it. Don't tell me he said and she said. Shame on you.
Yeah.
That is not a way to prove something. You fail.
Okay.
And then when you say in the Indonesian translation saying God has no spirit, I doubt that there is one single translation in any language in the world. It says that translating the gospel and the Torah and the Old Testament in general, saying that God has no spirit. You are a liar. You have no shame. And not only that, I have an offer for all the Muslims who watch this video. If you think that you're Muslim, you can refute us, I encourage you to download my video and post it in your channel. If you are proud about your brother who called us, I challenge him and I challenge every single Muslim here to download the video and post it there.
Okay, bagi semua ustadz ya, bagi semua yang ada di Indonesia, kalau Anda mau bertanya tentang Alkitab, saya Sofia dari Al Hayat dan juga Brother Christian Prince, kita akan dengan senang hati ya menjamu kalian semua untuk berdebat di sini mengenai Alkitab dan mengenai Quran dan Islam.
Yeah, if they are proud, you know, of their Muslims trying to refute us, then they should download
Yes.
this and they should post it everywhere in YouTube, TikTok. Let everybody laugh how Muslim they try to refute
Challenge.
us by lying and by saying a rabbi said. That is the most
Mhm.
funny argument ever. You know, the rabbi
Yes.
said that Uzair is son of Allah, and then when we check, not a single rabbi believe in such a garbage. And this rabbi asked
Where?
him, "Do you have a son? Do you believe in someone? His name is Uzair?" He will say no.
Who is Uzair anyway? Nobody knows who is Uzair.
All right. Well, thank you very much. You want to translate to them? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all Indonesian.
Terima kasih, Shukron to all Indonesia.
And we appreciate you. And I hope I was able to help you to understand how stupid Islam is.
Ya, saya akan bantu Anda untuk memahami bagaimana bodohnya agama Islam ini.
And trust me, if Muhammad was a good man, at least his God in his fiction story, he will keep him alive, not Jesus.
Ya, jadi kalau benar-benar Allah yang disembah Muhammad ini adalah Allah yang hidup, maka sampai sekarang ini Muhammad pasti diangkat dan tidak akan mati, sama seperti Yesus. Ya, Yesus bangkit dan tidak mati sampai sekarang.
Jesus said, "Let the dead bury the dead," and the Muslims are dead, they bury Muhammad.
Yesus berkata, biarlah orang mati menguburkan orang mati, dan biarlah para Muslim menguburkan Muhammad yang sudah mati.
And the Messiah is the living God, and he said, "Whoever believe in me and die, he will live." So the Messiah is the living God. As we speak, he is alive, Muhammad is dead, and he is dust.
Jadi sampai sekarang Yesus berkata, dia bangkit, akulah kebangkitan dan hidup, dan kita percaya kepada Yesus yang adalah Allah yang bangkit dari antara orang mati. Yesus berkata, barang siapa percaya kepadaku, dia tidak akan mati. Kita yang sekarang ini sampai sekarang ini, ketika kita sedang berkata-kata, Yesus Allah yang hidup.
So why we will follow the dead Muhammad and leave the living Christ?
Jadi kenapa kita harus mengikuti Muhammad yang sekarang ini ada di kuburan yang mati, teman-teman? Kita harus mengikuti Yesus yang masih hidup sampai sekarang ini.
And as long all the prophets, all the prophet they died, how come the Messiah is not?
Semua nabi-nabi mati. Bagaimana mungkin Mesias sampai sekarang masih bisa hidup? Because he's God.
So Muhammad, he got himself busted. And thank you very much.
Ya, oke. Terima kasih, Sukron untuk semua orang Indonesia, dan kita tunggu ya, Sofia dan Christian Chris akan menjawab Anda tentang Christianity and Islam.
All right, take care.
Check.
Okay, it's over.
All right, guys. I mean, isn't it funny that the guy want to prove me wrong by saying a rabbi, he said? Just give me a second, guys, just to get some water. I'm out of water here.